following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports. The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.
That happened to Jeff, too. He's got something set wrong. Good evening and welcome to the pit at Laconia High School. I'm Steve Witterhack here to bring you a regional championship matchup in girls volleyball. It'll be the Laconia Spartans. We've been covering them both their previous games, the quarterfinals, and the semifinals this week. They're looking pretty sharp. Coach wasn't real happy with how they played against Waterloo, but they did beat them in three straight, especially on serve, but they worked on that. And again, taking on it, they're very familiar with St. Mary's Ledgers, a team right out of the conference. They played them two different times at a tournament early in the season, and also in conference play and beat them all five sets that they played them. Talked to Coach Kelsey Fenner, and she talked about when they did play them before, they were without at least one of their players, if not a couple players during that time. So she says we're at full strength here, playing our best volleyball, and I'm going to have an interview with both coaches, Caitlin Weiss and also with Kelsey Fenner. I'll have those interviews coming up on our pregame show, but I'm looking forward to the winner of this game will be heading out and playing sectional volleyball next Thursday. So we're pretty excited about that. A lot at stake. Playing your conference foe. So it's going to bring a great crowd in tonight. A lot of people that'll be tuned in here watching this and logged on. So it's a great high school volleyball atmosphere here. So it doesn't get any better than this. And we'll have a closer look at these coming up on our pregame show in just a few minutes. And after that, we'll have both interviews. So stick around. We got a lot to cover before we start playing at 7 o'clock. It's regional championship action of the big girls volleyball. Teams both from the flyway. It's the Laconia Spartans taking on the St. Mary's Ledgers here tonight at the pit at Laconia High School. We'll be back with more of our pregame show in just a few minutes on RP Sports.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street.
Were we on at all?
Patrick Elistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills, located at 649 Fond du Lac Avenue. Good luck to all athletes in today's game. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Mueller's Repair and Recovery is a proud sponsor of Laconia in their game today. Good luck, Spartans! Mueller's Repair and Recovery is a full-service automotive repair shop. They'll do engine and transmission swaps, brakes, oil changes, and more. Call 852-0103. That's 852-0103 for Mueller's Repair and Recovery. 104 South Main Street, Rosendale. Good luck, Laconia!
When you hire the attorneys with the Everson Law Office, you're getting more than professional presentation. The attorneys at Everson Law Office are committed to excellence and have been successfully representing their clients since 2005. Practicing business law, estate planning, probate, guardianships, and real estate. They work closely with their clients, providing exceptional legal services that are catered specifically to their needs. Call attorney William Everson at 920-922-7113 or go to everson-law.com.
PT Tire and Service, how can I help you?
Hi, my dad is out in the field kicking his tires and saying naughty words. Can you help?
Thanks for calling. Just leave the rest to us. Tire problems are no problem at PT Tire and Service.
PT Tire and Service, the tire experts of Central Wisconsin, offering 24/7 tire services. Call 346-TIRE or stop by 301 East Clark Street, Brandon. For all your tire problems and needs, that's 346-TIRE.
When you can't find answers to your recurring health challenges, it can feel like your health and your future are being held hostage. The Wellness Way is a network of health restoration clinics that think and act differently to solve the health challenges others can't. Here, we disrupt the standard approach to care through a combination of testing, individual plans, and one-on-one guidance, putting your health and your future where they belong, in your own hands.
I'm gonna take it right back here, Nate. So we on? Okay, we'll get this squared away. We got the connection between audio guy and video guy coming on here. So we are back, and again, should be a great matchup here tonight between a couple teams that are very familiar with each other. It'll be going at it here at Laconia High School, right in the pit. That's what they call their gym here. Kind of an intimidating place to play, and they like having that when teams come in here. That's just a bit intimidating. For the Springs Ledgers, they are sitting at 25-8 on the season. They finished second place in the conference, just a game behind Laconia Spartans. Like I said, their only loss was to Laconia during the season. And so a nice season by Coach Kelsey Fenner. They had some pretty quality teams that they did lose to during the season. So they're coming in fairly confident. They're playing their best volleyball of the season. And just kind of take a look at how they got here for St. Mary's Springs. Started Springs back on Tuesday. They knocked out Dodgeland 25-12, 25-16, 25-10. And after that, Springs went on to play Randolph in the semifinals regionals, and they knocked them off by scores of 25-14, lost the second set 21-25, and won the next two sets 25-14, 25-20, solid in their match. For Laconia, it all started on Tuesday. Not much of a match for them to start things out. Number one against the number 16 seeded team. Laconia knocking off Princeton Green Lake 25-25, 25-9, and not let them get in double digits. A little bit tougher match against the Waterloo team with good history in their program over there. And they almost lost the first set. A couple set opportunities to win that first set for Waterloo, and they served very well against Laconia for most of the match, which gave Laconia a bit of problem on serve receive, and that kind of took them out of the system a lot. And they still fought back, and they did win that first set, 27-25 after, like I said, Waterloo had a couple points in that, and then again, just taking care of business, 27-25, 25-15, and 25-16 in their match 2 nights ago right here in this gym. So I had a chance to talk to both Caitlin Weiss for the Laconia Spartans and also Kelsey Fenner, the head coach for the St. Mary's Ledgers. And I'm going to play those interviews coming up in just a few minutes. We'll get to that one from Caitlin first, and after that, take a little break and come back and have Kelsey's interviews. That's all coming your way as the pregame show will continue here, brought to you by Home and Auto Sales on RP Sports.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor of today's game. Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
Wouldn't it be nice to get rewarded for everyday purchases? We agree. With Fond du Lac Credit Union's You Choose Rewards credit card, you'll earn 1 point for every dollar spent. And when you're ready, you can redeem your points for things like cash back, travel, merchandise, and more. Plus, for a limited time only, you can earn 1,500 bonus points on us just by using your card. So if you're ready for a card that rewards you, select Fond du Lac Credit Union's You Choose Rewards credit card. Apply online today or stop in. We are local after.
What is Spartan Pride? Well, for the Rosendale-Brandon School District, it's about being a great place to grow and learn. It's about putting what's best for students at the forefront of each decision. It's about being an area leader in education as well as a favored choice for open enrollment. Spartan Pride is also about celebrating the accomplishments and future successes of our students. So let's get back to cheering on the Laconia Spartans volleyball team. At Rosendale-Brandon, we care about kids.
People have a reluctance to go see the dentist. It's an easy thing to put off or avoid altogether.
Until now. Now there's Fondy Family Dental.
Hey, it's Dr. Chad from Fondy Family Dental. My team makes your visit to the dentist a little more fun. We'll make you smile before, after, and yep, even during your visit. Allow our team to introduce you to our membership plan. It's an alternative to using dental insurance. Fondy Family Dental at the entrance of Lakeside Park, corner of Scott and Main, Fond du Lac, or at fondyfamilydental.com.
That's fondyfamilydental.com.
TJ's Construction of Rosedale is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Building custom homes for over 25 years, let them help you build and create your dream home that will create memories and last a lifetime. How about a screened-in porch, vaulted wood ceilings, a large walk-in pantry, in-floor heating, a tiled master shower, and more? If you can dream it, TJ's Construction can do it. Call TJ's Construction for new homes and remodeling projects. Like them on Facebook. They currently have homes for sale on the west side of Fond du Lac and in North Fond du Lac. TJ's Construction is a proud sponsor of today's Laconia game.
Welcome back to more of our pregame show brought to you by Home and Auto Sales. I'm Steve Witterhack, getting set for the big Laconia versus St. Mary's Springs Regional Championship game in Division III volleyball. And with me again, Caitlin Weiss. And Caitlin's talk briefly about your match that got you to the semifinal against Waterloo again. What did you work on in practice yesterday?
Yesterday we worked on calling the ball and just having the grit to go after every ball and not relying on somebody else to have that. I don't know what the word I'm looking for. I don't know. Just the desire to not want the ball to hit the ground and just to play with everything you got. So we really talked about that and honed in on that.
And that's something you really didn't have much of a problem with this entire season was just that match, or this kind of let down there, or has it been a tendency to do that lately?
No, this was out of nowhere. I don't know what was with them, if they just thought that they had it won, that they didn't have to try as hard. I don't know where it came from, but I'm glad it's out of our system and we're on to the next game.
Well, there should be no big inspirational motivational to try to get them fired up and take on St. Mary's Springs, I wouldn't think.
Oh, there will be, but yeah, they're pretty self-motivated as it is just being a conference rivalry pretty much in every sport, and it's a big championship game, and the girls are ready to play. And we had them in here for a little walkthrough, and they were ready to go.
Okay, let's just talk about Springs and what things you expect to see. You played them a couple times, you beat them all 5 sets. You played them this in conference and also early tournament season. So what do you expect to see out of St. Mary's Springs here tonight?
They're a very good defensive team. The little Coon girl. I can only think of her sister's name, but the Coon girls are the barrel, and she can read a ball, and she digs everything. And Addie King, she is also a great defensive player for them. She picks up a lot of balls, and she never gives up. And she's a good offensive for them as well. We just got to be on Addison King, or she's at, and make sure that we don't serve her or Coon.
Is there more of an emphasis maybe in a game like this tonight where you just set a little tap shots here and there because they might cover them just to really get a chance and put it away?
We talked about where the tips are open after reviewing some film and from playing them obviously, and then we also noticed they have a lot of holes in there. Block when we play them. So we told the girls, you gotta see the gap in the block and swing hard because that's what won us the game for conference. We hit every single gap, and Tierney Madigan stopped. She's 10-footers. She's doing awesome.
You remember their match against them? Was it a fairly competitive, pretty close in the conference match? No, not really.
I think they had like 15-16.
Yeah. Okay. Well, good luck here tonight. I'm looking forward to a great match. It'll be unbelievable crowd. You got a lot of sponsors for both teams that are sponsoring this one. They have a lot of viewers, I'm sure tonight. So good luck.
Thank you. We're excited for it.
Okay, Caitlin Weiss, head coach of Laconia, is joining us here on the pregame show. We'll be back with more of our pregame show right after this on RP Sports.
PT Tire and Service, how can I help you?
Hi, my dad is out in the field kicking his tires and saying naughty words. Can you help?
Thanks for calling. Just leave the rest to us. Tire problems are no problem at PT Tire and Service.
PT Tire and Service, the tire experts of Central Wisconsin, offering 24/7 tire services. Call 346-TIRE or stop by 301 East Clark Street, Brandon. For all your tire problems and needs, that's 346-TIRE.
Here at International Paper, I've gotten much more experience than I have elsewhere. I've seen more in the field than I have anywhere else.
I started from the bottom and I've worked my way up. The people's what make it great. Nobody wants to see anybody fail.
You want a job to where you can display your skills, they can be valued, you can move forward based off your own ability and your ability to learn more. That's IP.
The Roost of Fairwater is a proud sponsor of high school sports. At 308 Washington Street in Fairwater, The Roost is your home for great daily specials. Soups, appetizers, pizzas, fajitas, ribs, a Friday fish fry that serves until 9 p.m., and more. Homestyle Wednesdays, International Thursdays, and more. Stop into The Roost today. The Roost in Fairwater. And remember, their Halloween party is Saturday, October 28th.
If you dream it, we'll fabricate it. Most countertops will be installed by next week and completed in just one day. Visit one of our showrooms in Fond du Lac and Oshkosh to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional saving.
Integrity Saw and Tool is a proud sponsor of Fond du Lac area sports. They wish the best of luck to all local teams this fall and winter. Integrity prides itself on being the fastest producer of high-quality cutting tools and providing the most reliable sharpening service in the industry. If you're looking for a challenging career with excellent benefits and a family atmosphere, contact the team at integritysaw.com. That's integritysaw.com.
See that,
we make fans and drivers from all over the Badger State by making car buying fun, simple, and pressure-free.
It's what we do. What I've experienced from this team is honest and genuine care. I'm Wisconsin running back Braylon Allen, and I drive Holiday.
During Truck Month, score enticing offers like 3.9% 72-month financing on a new Chevy Silverado. Get more for your trade and enjoy our genuine guest care. Find yours and discover the difference at Holiday Automotive, Fond du Lac.
It's worth the trip.
Welcome back to more of our pregame show. And I'm Steve Witterhack here, ready to bring you the match between Laconia and St. Mary Springs. It's a regional championship game in Division 3. Talking to the head coach for St. Mary Springs now, Kelsey Fenner. And here you are, the regional championship against a familiar foe here today in the pit. So just talk about your team and how they've been playing. Are they been playing maybe that's their best so far at the end of the season?
Yes, at the end of the season here, when we played Randolph on Thursday, they played phenomenal. It's the best they've play all season. Now that we actually have starters back, injuries or anything, we are playing at our highest potential, and I think it'll be a very good game today.
How'd you look against Randolph? Obviously, you beat them 3-1 in that, and pretty happy with how your team performed in that match.
Yeah, they played great. They were really scrappy, even though they were down one of the games. They came back and beat them. The game that they did lose, they struggled with serves here and there, and they kind of just got in their heads, but otherwise they came back and had no difficulties, beat them in four.
Okay, here you are back in the pit. Laconia again. You lost matches you played in a tournament and then in conference play. Thoughts about Laconia and maybe any different approach than you've had in the past against them?
So the two times we did play them, just played 6 games straight, so that was our struggle. Girls were hurting, and our best outside Addie, she hurt herself in that game. And the second time we played them for conference, we were actually missing her. She wasn't playing at all, so we had some arrangements and had some difficulty because we pulled all the barrel, had to play around. So we have our strong team. We're going to play our normal lineup, so I think it'll be a completely different situation.
So you kind of conveyed your team as way different than we played them now. It's coming back full strength. So you kind of got to build off that.
Yes. They wanted to come back and they wanted to show Laconia what they are, and that's what pushed them to Randolph, the higher seed on Thursday. So.
Well, I'm looking forward to this match. I'm going to have this one circled. I figured you two are going to meet here, and excited to be able to call that tonight. And good luck here against Laconia here in the pit.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Okay, again, Kelsey Fenner, the head coach for St. Mary's joining us here on the pregame show. Back with more of it right after this on RP Sports.
Mel's Bar and Grill of Brandon is a proud sponsor of today's game. Appetizers, sandwiches and burgers, pizzas, wraps and salads, and a Friday fish fry serving Fridays from 4:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Stop by for your favorite beverage, tasty meal, daily specials, and more. You gotta stop in and get Mel's Ultimate Burger. It's a Brandon best of. Mel's Bar and Grill of Brandon, open for food 3 p.m. Mel's Bar and Grill of Brandon is a proud sponsor of today's game. Appetizers, sandwiches, and burgers, pizzas, wraps, and salads, and a Friday fish fry serving Fridays from 4:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Stop by for your favorite beverage, tasty meal, daily specials, and more. You gotta stop in and get Mel's Ultimate Burger. It's a Brandon best of. Mel's Bar and Grill of Brandon, open for food 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. 137 East Main Street. Like them on Facebook.
Our guest today is Mr. George Kuntz, former Green Bay Packer and current member of the Fond du Lac community. And George's wellness journey is a partnership with the team from Into the Woods Wellness.
My treatment goes back to my days of playing with the Green Bay Packers when I used to get IV therapy for a different reason. And that basically was when my body was depleted of minerals and I was cramping up. I would get an IV to try to put those minerals back into my body so I could be able to perform on Sunday. A lot of people think that, when you get an IV, you're sick for some reason. That's the correlation. And that's just a myth. IV therapy is something preventative, especially if you're working out, you're doing marathons, even if you're just going to the Y. I can tell you this, the food that we're eating now compared to the food that we ate when we was kids, it's more processed now. It don't have the minerals and the vitamins that it once did.
See more of George's journey at intothewoodsjourney.com/George.
TJ's Construction of Rosedale is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Building custom homes for over 25 years, let them help you build and create your dream home that will create memories and last a lifetime. How about a screened-in porch, vaulted wood ceilings, a large walk-in pantry, in-floor heating, a tiled master shower, and more? If you can dream it, TJ's Construction can do it. Call TJ's Construction for new homes and remodeling projects. Like them on Facebook. They currently have homes for sale on the west side of Fond du Lac and in North Fond du Lac. TJ's Construction is a proud sponsor of today's Laconia game.
Okay, we are back. Hopefully our sound is fixed right now. We can't really hear. It sounds good in my headsets, but I think Rush said it was coming through a little double volume. So hopefully that is fixed right now. We're ready to bring you some high school girls volleyball. It should be a good one. These two teams very familiar with each other, both play in the Flyaway Conference. Just played a couple times during the season. Of course, Laconia taking care of business in that one. For Laconia, they are 33-0 on the season. They're ranked 4 in the state in Division III girls volleyball. So it's been just a great year, way above expectations for Caitlin Weiss. She knew they were going to be very good, but just to be undefeated was way beyond what she could have ever possibly thought. So good job here by the Laconia Spartans. Faltered a little bit, according to her, on serve receive in that game against Waterloo, but she said that is definitely out of character. Usually a very good team on passing the ball, receiving serve, and just getting the ball set up perfect to put it away. And had to work on some of the technical things, too, and what you can expect when they kind of watch film on the on St. Mary Springs where the holes are, if you're going to tap it at all, where those holes would normally be. And if you get chances, hammer it down. Got to be very aggressive with a very good libero that they have on the team with Lexi Kuhn for St. Mary Springs. And just a very solid squad as far as chasing the balls down. Not an overly big squad that they put out there for St. Mary Springs, but for them, it's some very talented players. Just kind of looking at Laconia, they've been to state 7 times, because that's down the road for maybe one of these teams that would win here tonight. But they've been to state 7 times since 1992. They were the runners-up in 97, state champs in 1998. And for St. Mary Springs, they made it to state 1 time, and that was back in 2020, and they lost right away when they got there. It was an 0-1 showing over at the Rush Center. So, again, a little more rich history of getting to state. But you got a very talented bunch of players for Laconia that they put out there. Of course, we all know what they can do on the basketball court, being runners-up and then state champions last year. And they expect to probably win state the next 3 or 4 seasons with what they've got coming up here, too, besides. So some magical things happening basketball-wise. But you talked to Caitlin Weiss earlier in the season. She said right in the beginning, right from the get-go with this team that they put on the volleyball court, they put just as much emphasis and importance on their desire and their belief that they can get to the state tournament again with this squad. So that's what she kind of expects out of them. That's what they expect out of themselves. They want to get to the Rush Center and not just get there. They want to take it all. So we'll see if they can continue that, maybe sharpen up their skills a little bit here tonight in this regional championship. And the winner of this match will be playing against the winner of Marshall, who is hosting Winnebago Lutheran, another team out of the flyaway. So this half of the sectionals has 3 flyaway teams that are still alive. Winnebago Lutheran knocking off Horicon, who was the number 2 seed in their match, and doing that in 4 sets. They were all good sets. They were close, with Horicon, with WIAA winning 25-22, 27-25, 26-24 they lost, and then 26-24 they won in that match. So again, good showing by the flyaway so far. Nick says, we're good. That's good. We're good, Nate. So, and we are ready to bring you it should be an exciting match here tonight. We'll check out the other matches being played tonight in this sectional, and also one of the area teams that we are covering on Radio Plus. We'll take, now let's keep it right here. Yeah, timing-wise, it'll probably be better if we stay right here. So on the top part of this sectional, you've got the other 2 teams that are actually ranked in the top 10 of the state. You've got St. Mary Catholic, who's like 8 or 9 in the state, and they are taking on Amherst, and that is at St. Mary Catholic tonight. And WIAA Fremont is taking on Bonduelle, and Bonduelle is about a number 9 seeded team or 10 seeded team, or ranked team in the state in Division 3. But they've got a pretty tough team with WIAA Fremont. Talking to Troy Pleim, who's kind of the expert on keeping track of the other teams you could possibly play. He says, don't think that WIAA Fremont couldn't win that game in their regional final tonight over at Bonduelle. One team in the area that is playing tonight, we've got Jeff Sauer over there, and Jeff is calling the Oakfield game against Catholic, I should say, against Sheboygan Christian at Sheboygan, and that's a team that knocked off CWC just a couple days ago. So a regional championship for Oakfield is looking really good, and they only got a 7 seed, and part of that is because they didn't have a very good record in the beginning. They didn't have Stella Hoffman. She was out injured. They thought she's going to be gone for the season, but she came back a few weeks ago, and they are just a different team with Stella in the lineup for the Oakfield Oaks. So good luck for them in their Division 4 regional championship. They're going to be a problem for anybody with the size that they have and the athleticism for Oakfield. We're going to take a break and come back with the starting lineups in the beginning of tonight's match. It is the Laconia Spartans at home taking on the St. Mary's Springs Ledgers in a regional Division III girls volleyball championship on RP Sports.
The Rademan family has been quarrying and producing natural stone products for over 50 years. Hi, I'm Brock Rademan with the Rademan Stone and Landscape Company. As the first member of our 4th generation family-owned business, I'm proud to carry on the tradition of providing quality stone products to Fond du Lac and the surrounding areas. Is your driveway in need of repair? Here at Rademan's, our crushed stone division provides our customer with stone needed for maintaining your gravel driveway. Our quarry stone division provides landscape stones such as stepping stones and retaining wall stone for your outdoor living areas. We also offer natural thin and full veneer stone for interior applications such as fireplaces or outdoor applications to combine with or replace your siding or brick. Whether building or remodeling, veneer stone can add a natural look and feel to your home. Our natural stone is available in many different textures, sizes, colors, and cuts. Stop out at Rademan's and see our indoor-outdoor stone displays, or like us on Facebook to see some finished projects. Rademan Stone and Landscape Company, where we have the materials to do the best work on earth.
Mueller's Repair and Recovery is a proud sponsor of Laconia in their game today. Good luck, Spartans! Mueller's Repair and Recovery is a full-service automotive repair shop. They'll do engine and transmission swaps, brakes, oil changes, and more. Call 852-0103. That's 852-0103 for Mueller's Repair and Recovery. 104 South Main Street, Rosendale. Good luck, Laconia.
Are you unsure of what career path you want to take? Musa Sheet Metal is looking for motivated individuals to join their highly regarded apprenticeship program. Throughout the program, you'll learn the skills to be able to run your own job site. A career at Musa Sheet Metal is a chance to join a driven team working together to design and build products to help build communities. Learn more at musasheetmetal.com. That's musasheetmetal.com.
Build products that build communities. Apply at musasheetmetal.com.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor of today's game. Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
Mel's Bar and Grill of Brandon is a proud sponsor of today's game. Appetizers, sandwiches and burgers, pizzas, wraps and salads, and a Friday fish fry serving Fridays from 4:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Stop by for your favorite beverage, tasty meal, daily specials, and more. You gotta stop in and get Mel's Ultimate Burger. It's a Brandon best of. Mel's Bar and Grill of Brandon, open for food 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. 137 East Main Street. Like them on Facebook.
Okay, we are back, and what an unbelievable rendition of our national anthem by Callista Vandenberg's mom, who bought me a water before. Said, thanks for doing the games. And she said, I'm going to buy his stuff. I was going to get nachos, but when she said she's going to buy, I'm not going to have her buy me nachos, but she did buy me a water. And I think I owe her a water for the great rendition of the national anthem here tonight. So here we go. Hopefully we're not getting the feedback. Nick said we're sounding good yet. So there was some feedback earlier, so hopefully that is gone. And let's look at the starting lineups. First of all, for the Laconia Spartans, their setter is Palin Klotsky. Does a great job out there distributing the ball to those great hitters that they have on the team. The outside hitters are Eva Engel, a junior, and also Addie McCauley, who's, she's had some nice couple of matches here, especially last Thursday. She really just took over from that left side. Middle hitters, Tierney Madigan, and she is a junior. And you got your lone starting senior, Callista Vandenberg, leads the team in kills and in blocks. And that is your middle hitters. Your right side hitter, Peyton Morgan. It's good to have a good lefty over there, and she's a good one over on that right side. As far as their libero, you've got Aubrey Leonard, good team leader out there, and just all over the place in the back row chasing down balls. Defensive specialists you'll see on the court, Josie Bassler, the freshman, and Mariska Keys, great server, great player in the back row. It comes up and once in a while she'll do some setting, and she's right up there by the net. Let's take a look at the starters for St. Mary Springs. Their setter is Greta Place. And Greta is a senior, and I think they said she's going to be playing her college volleyball at the Citadel. Not sure, I've heard of it, but I'm not real familiar with that college. Outside hitters are Stella Place, her sister, and also Addison King. The two outside hitters. Middle hitters are Riley Gilgenbach and Braylon Lewis. And the right side hitter is Amari Putzer, and you'll also see Emily Taylor take some swings from that right side. Libero is Lexi Kuhn. She's a good one. I heard she can cover everything in the back there, so it's going to be hard to land something on the floor with her back there. And the other defensive specialists are Anna Kuhn, also Ann Barr. And that is your starting lineups for both teams. Thanks for joining us here tonight at Laconia High School. They've been very hospitable. And starting things out will be Addie McCauley. They do get the ball over to Place. Left side attack is blocked back over. And another opportunity over there by King is kept alive over on the Laconia side. Good shot by the corner, but a good save by Tuig back there. And the ball is out of bounds on the swing off to the right. So pretty good first volley here in this game. And first point going to Laconia, leading 1-0. Place gets it, going to go back over to King on the left side, popped over by Engel, back to Engel. Hits it hard off the block, diving save attempt in the back row. And not quite controlling is Ann Barr, 2-0 now in favor of the Laconia Spartans on your PT Tire and Service scoreboard. Still serving in, going to be a service error. But you got a couple points off the serve of Addie McCauley. And that will bring Greta Pleiss back to serve, the setter. Goes with a jump serve. That one dives, kind of a knuckleball. Kind of want to get it to net, then it's supposed to dive, but that one died before it got there and went right into the net, so a point for Laconia on a freebie. 3-1 the lead for the Spartans. Back to serve is Tierney Madigan. Quick set in the middle, pushed to the middle back. Madigan passes it up over to Klotsky. Middle attack now, and there goes Callista Vandenberg. She's the master of either just kind of dumping the ball over an open spot, and that time she's, I'm going to take this one hard right down the middle. Gets herself a kill. 4-1 Laconia. Pleiss gets chased across the court, gets it above the net yet, and then King just rolled too tight to the net and off the court over there, and that was actually Mari Putzer over there. He tried to pop it over but couldn't. And Laconia with another point with a good start here in this first set, leading now 5-1. Pleiss again gets chased in the back row, and then not a good set. Too close to the net for Mari Putzer. Can't quite get to it. Tried to flick it over and just couldn't reach it. Madigan continues to serve. They seems to have her long stretches of serving that I've seen so far this season. Set over on the right side, popped in the air, and that's going to go off the hands of Klotsky, and then it kind of goes behind her. Didn't get control of it good enough. And that'll be a point for St. Mary Springs. You win, you head on to the sectionals next Thursday. Site to be named yet. And that's going to be blasted out of bounds. So a couple service errors on the opportunities for the Ledgers on their two serves so far. Kind of hard to get back in the game when you can't get one to land in or over the net. 7-2 now, the lead for Laconia. Aubrey Leonard must not have double knotted her shoe. She had to get that tied up here early in the first set. And Keys in to serve. She's a good server again. That goes right off the arms in the back row. Number 10, Estelle Pleiss, and that's going to be a timeout taken early here by the Ledgers, and we'll be back in 30 seconds with more girls volleyball action on RP Sports.
Mel's Bar and Grill of Brandon is a proud sponsor of today's game. Appetizers, sandwiches, and burgers, pizzas, wraps, and salads, and a Friday fish fry serving Fridays from 4:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Stop by for your favorite beverage, tasty meal, daily specials, and more. You gotta stop in and get Mel's Ultimate Burger. It's a Brandon best of. Mel's Bar and Grill of Brandon, open for food 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. 137 East Main Street. Like them on Facebook.
Hi, this is Danny and Heather with AirTech Heating. Take care of you. Our technicians are NATE certified, meaning they are the most highly trained in the industry to be servicing your equipment.
If you're stuck with a broken furnace or air conditioner, call our team at AirTech Heating at 924-6742.
Okay, we're back. Missed some nice saves in here, but we are back. Middle attack hard off the block. A nice swing by Stella Pleiss and puts it off the block and down. And a point going to the Ledgers, but they trail 8-3. Back to serve will be Lexi Kuhn there, libero. Serves on the far left side. Good pass over to, again, good job. Klotsky gets a perfect set and just hanging in there waiting for it and hammering it down. Off to her left is Callista Vandenberg. That's what you want, 3 good hits, and you end with a kill like that. Pleiss with it, goes back over to the left side, across court, and then we've got a player in the net for Laconia after the swing of Estella Pleiss. Just double checking with Nick Rush. Said we are still good. A little trouble with our audio early in the pregame show. Sorry about that, but we are here working, everything working for us now in this match. A lot at stake, the regional championship. This gets hit off the block, but controlled by Springs. Back to the left side to Pleiss, goes cross court, it's going to miss wide right, and a point for Laconia. They lead now 10-4 on your PT Tire and Service scoreboard. I want to thank all of our sponsors over in the Rosendale and the Brandon areas and along this whole school district, and along with all the sponsors for the Springs Ledgers. Middle attack, hard into the block, and a good swing by Braylon Lewis. This goes right at the middle block and gets that one to fall on the Laconia side. Back to serve is Millie Tuig, and boy, took a little off that one, kind of pulled the string on it, and it falls right in front of Josie Bassler. Gets herself a service ace. Point for the Ledgers. They're back within 4, 10-6. Another serve for Tuig. That one shanks off from Bassler's arms off to the right. So Ledgers getting their composure back and getting back in this one. Only down by 3. And that one kind of chunked off the hands on the jump serve by Tuig. Point for the Spartans. They lead now 11-7 on your PT Tire and Service scoreboard. Steve Witterhack with you with a play-by-play. Got big Nate Young doing the video streaming. Right side attack, hard off the block, kept alive by Bassler, right up there by the net. Left side attack now by McCauley is popped near the net. Waiting for was Tierney back on the spring side. Behind the 10-foot line. A spin shot by King, controlled by Laconia. Here goes Peyton Morgan over on that right side. Gets a perfect set, just snaps her wrist down, cross court, back left corner, and puts it away for the kill. Yeah, they got so many weapons. Great middle hitters. Not every team has a really good right side hitter, but Laconia definitely does with Morgan over there. Very athletic, tall. Here goes King cross court. Bassler pops it up. Leonard will get it, sets it left side over to McCauley. Popped in the air by Tuig. And behind the 10-foot line again is King, tight to the net. Good job by Klotsky to get it up, and shot back to the left corner by the back line, but a little too far by about a foot on the shot by Tierney Madigan. Back to a 4-point lead for Laconia. Braylon Lewis back to serve. That's going to go off the arms of Bassler and out of bounds deep. Bassler, a little bit of a target here for Springs here in this last little runs that they had to get back in. 12-9 the lead for the Spartans. Lewis with the serve. That one stays in the back again, too, and it's going to be tight to the net, and Madigan takes it over, controlled by Springs. Dumped over on the second hit. Laconia waiting for it. Here goes McCauley cross court, and that catches the line. Nice shot. And continuing the great play is Addie McCauley. Catches the line across court toward the back line. 13-9 the lead for Laconia here in set number 1. So we'll go back to the back corner and a set by Place. It's going to get thrown way back, and good job by Leonard. He gets it right to Klotsky. Back set over on the right side, and Peyton Morgan takes a swing. It's not going to get back, though. It is going to get back over on the Laconia side. Back over to Morgan, goes down the line with it. Nice job there by Peyton Morgan, puts it away. Nice swing. The Martin went right back again to her after she went cross court. This time goes down the line and just hammers it down for the kill. It's going to get pushed over off the block, tapped up again by Engel. Engel's going to get it back and just clears the double block. Pop back in the air. And well, I was going to say a free ball, but a nice job in the back row on the shot by Ann Barr. A flat-footed shot, but took a little off it. Got it to land right in the middle of the court. Laconia was not in that area, and a point for St. Mary Springs. Nice shot there by Ann Barr. Greta Pleiss, the setter, back to serve. Good pass over to Klotsky. Left side attack by Engel. Rolls it over, but pulls it a little left. Hitting air on that one from Engel, giving a point to St. Mary Springs. They crawl back within 3, 14-11. Pleiss with another serve. Good pass by McCauley. Middle attack now by Madigan. Reaches back and snaps one down to the back right corner. Tierney Madigan with a big swing. And the kill and a point for Laconia. They lead 15-11. So Madigan, after that nice swing and put the ball away, is going back to the back row to serve for Laconia. That'll bring Callista Vandenberg in to go across the front row. Place with the set. That's going to get pushed deep. Madigan with a good pass over to Klotsky. Here goes Engel on the left side, and that catches the line. Man, surgical precision now by the left side hitters between McCauley and Engel, catching the line on the other side of the court. And a hard swing, 16-11 now, the lead for Laconia. Oh, no, a bad pass there on the pass by Lexi Kuhn. Probably didn't know if she should hit that or not. That was going to be close to going out, but did. Goes underneath the net, point for Laconia. 17-11 now, the lead for the Spartans on your PT Tire and Service scoreboard. They'll take that one up to the middle. Back on the Laconia side, backs that again over to Peyton Morgan. And it's popped up. And here goes King from the left side. Nice swing by Addie King over on that left side and puts it to the middle back and puts it away. And King will now rotate to the back row to serve. Klotsky again going back to Peyton Morgan, hard up the block, tapped up near the net to Joust, and putting it down was Calista Vandenberg. And a tight to the net, they poked it over. Vandenberg waiting for it, and she gets the block kill for Laconia. 18-12 now in favor of the host Spartans here in this regional championship. Keys with another serve. Place gets it, back sets right side. Good job by Keys up in the rafter, and they're going to go right in the crowd over there to get it. And somehow Laconia gets a good hustle by Engel. And but a better hit at the end of that by the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. I think Keys went up in the crowd in the student section again. They shoved her right back out there to get back to the play, but Riley Gilgenbach, the middle hitter, puts it away. Nice swing for her in the middle for the Springs Ledgers. This one's kind of shanked over, and Keys brings it back in, catches the rafters, and quickly goes right back down. And Springs will get a point. Back within 4, not going away yet. They're only down 18-14. Another serve for Lexi Kuhn. Klotsky gets it. It's going to go off the hands in the back row, and Kuhn will set over on the left side. Just a roll shot, chased down by Leonard. Over to Calista Vandenberg, and a good job by Springs to keep the ball alive. Back row attack by Kuhn, goes out of bounds deep. Yeah, good hits by both teams there, but ends up with the ball being hit too deep from Lexi Kuhn, and a point for Laconia. They're up 19-14. Serve for Engel. And kind of a free ball over on the Laconia side. Going to go back over to Vandenberg, kind of tight to the net, just pokes it off to the left, controlled by the Ledgers. Swing now from Pleiss, and the block is up. Another block kill for the Laconia Spartans. And another timeout taken by St. Mary Springs. Back in 30 seconds with more girls volleyball action on RP Sports. Well, let's get that other volleyball match. No, I don't want that. I want this.
Mueller's Repair and Recovery is a proud sponsor of Laconia in their game today. Good luck, Spartans! Mueller's Repair and Recovery is a full-service automotive repair shop. They'll do engine and transmission swaps, brakes, oil changes, and more. Call 852-0103. That's 852-0103 for Mueller's Repair and Recovery. 104 South Main Street, Rosendale. Good luck, Laconia!
With no more minutes.
Dr. Shane Bauer of...
Okay, no more minutes going in. Okay, missed out on that one. And Laconia does pick up a point. They are sitting now ahead. No, I should say Springs picks up a point. 20 up 20-15. And back to serve is Ann Barr. Leonard with a good pass over to Klotsky. Left side attack again by McCauley. Block back over on the Laconia side. Going to go middle with it over to Vandenberg. Hard up the block, and a good attempt at saving it was Addie King, but just couldn't pop it up high enough for Kuhn to get over there to get it to somebody else to get over the net. And it's now 21-15 in favor of the Spartans here in set number 1. And that's going to go out of bounds by about 3 feet on that serve by Leonard. So a point going to St. Mary Springs. Still not giving up here yet in this first set. Only down by 5, 21-16. dive there by Leonard to keep the ball alive. Swing by McCauley is kept alive on the spring side. Here goes King from the left side off the block deep, and we've got 4 hits. They did not get it over on that third hit. It was a block or a hit into the net. It was a hit into the net according to the officials. Laconia 3 points away from a set number 1 victory. Place will get it over to King on the left side. Goes down the line. Nice choice there by Addie King. Right down that left side, right down the line, and puts it away. 22-17. Now the lead for Laconia. See Oakfield in action in their Division 4 regional. They're leading 11-9 now against Sheboygan Christian. That's Sheboygan Christian. Big swing there by Tierney. Madigan goes out of bounds deep. 22-18 Laconia here in set number 1. Serve for Braylon Lewis. That one's going to dive right in front of Bassler. And now we got a timeout taken by the Laconia Spartans. We'll do the same back in 30 seconds with more girls volleyball on RP Sports.
Mueller's Repair and Recovery is a proud sponsor of Laconia in their game today. Good luck, Spartans! Mueller's Repair and Recovery is a full-service automotive repair shop. They'll do engine and transmission swaps, brakes, oil changes, and more. Call 852-0103. That's 852-0103 for Mueller's Repair and Recovery. 104 South Main Street, Rosendale. Good luck, Laconia.
Dr. Shane Bauer of Bauer Chiropractic for progressive and traditional chiropractic care. If you're in pain, Bauer Chiropractic offers unique ways to provide relief for many types of pain and conditions. New to this area is MLS Class 4 cold laser therapy. And there are 2 reasons to see Dr. Shane Bauer at 355 North Peters Avenue, Fond du Lac, or log on Bauer Chiro.
Okay, sorry about that. We missed another point. That one going to Laconia. No idea what happened there. So 23-19, the lead now for the Spartans. McCauley with a serve. Flirts to the back row, but they hit it. Goes King from the left side, hard off the block, but back over on the St. Mary Springs side. King kind of floats one over a little bit, and that one's going to go off the arms of McCauley and up into the rafters again, which makes the ball come down just a little bit quicker. Can't react. And Springs within 3 now, 23-20. That will put Greta Place back to serve. Not a great pass. And middle attack by Madigan's going to go right at Kelsey. Right, the coach again of the St. Mary Springs Ledgers, Kelsey Fenner, but she's got her hands up and a big smile on her face. Should, because her team's back within 2. Here goes Engel down the line, and Place right at Place. Got to put her hands together as in just praying that she hits this thing back up, but off her hands and shot it off to her left, and that'll be a point, much needed point for Laconia, if you're a Laconia fan. They're now sitting at set number 1 point, 24-21. Kuhn with the setup to Place. Good job, the block is up, and Laconia will take the first set, 25-21. And we'll take a 2-minute break, be back with more from Laconia High School and the Pit in just about 2 minutes on RP Sports.
Mueller's Repair and Recovery is a proud sponsor of Laconia in their game today. Good luck, Spartans! Mueller's Repair and Recovery is a full-service automotive repair shop. They'll do engine and transmission swaps, brakes, oil changes, and more. Call 852-0103. That's 852-0103 for Mueller's Repair and Recovery. 104 South Main Street, Rosendale. Good luck, Laconia.
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
Playing commercials, we need commercials.
If you dream it, we'll fabricate it. Most countertops will be installed by next week and completed in just 1 day. Visit one of our showrooms in Fond du Lac and Oshkosh to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional saving.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Wisconsin.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
At our store, it's about the people, and it's about the experience you have from the minute you walk through our doors.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor of today's game. Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels.
Oh, boy, man. Missing stuff. Okay, sorry you missed that, but it looked like Tierney Madigan put one away. Come on, Nate, let's get on that up there and just worry about the video here. 19-12 the lead for Oakfield in their match. Next point goes over to St. Mary Springs, tied at 1 apiece. A nice, solid match. A little serve-receive trouble for Laconia in that first set. But a good competitive first set. King with the serve. This time by McCauley getting low to get that thing back up. Kuhlman will pop it up over to place. And here goes King from the back row. And nice put away by Addie King behind the 10-foot line. She had her problems earlier in the season with some physical problems where she wasn't playing. And I know Coach Fenner very happy that she's back, and that's why she likes her chances here against a team she's lost to a couple times, because she was not always 100% or even playing the last time that they played. It's going to be up in the rafters, and it's going to catch something up there, and it's going to be a Springs point. So Springs with a nice start, leading now 2-1. 2013, Oakfield leading the Sheboygan Christian Eagles over in Sheboygan Christian. Here goes Ava Engel with a roll shot. Place going to get to the left side and down the line by Estella Place, but controlled. And then we've got a player in the net. Looks like we're going to have in the net for Laconia, Callan Klotsky, the center. So now a 4-1 lead for the Ledgers. King with another serve, and that one really eats up Engel. Nice serving from Estella, I should say, from Addison King. And now another timeout taken by the Ledgers. And we're going to take a timeout back in 30 seconds with more volleyball on RP Sports.
Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor of today's game. Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
Okay, we are back, and a nice start here for St. Mary Springs. They lead 5-1 on your PT Tire and Service scoreboard. And right now Oakfield on a roll. They're leading 23-15 in their first set. Good pass by Engel over to Klotsky, back to Engel on the left side. Ooh, just kind of a high roll shot, and that's going to get popped off the hands. They kind of frustrated how she hit that Greta Place. Kind of mad at herself because it popped it back over on a really easy, just high roll shot, and hits it out of bounds wide right over on the Laconia side. Going to bring in Keys to a serve. That'll be tight to net. A good job by Place to get to it, and a nice shot going to that back left corner by Riley Gilgenbach. She puts it away. Saw that wide open and gets the kill. Now a 6-2 lead for the Ledgers. Lexi Kuhn back to serve. Nice job by McCauley going back over to Engel. Hard shot, hard off the net, and rolls. A nice Laconia roll on that one. A few feet on the net, then just dives on the court over on the spring side. Laconia still trailing the Ledgers by a score of 6-3. Price will get it, bump it over to her sister over on the left side of Stella, and back over on the Laconia side. Klotsky gets a quick set over to Vandenberg, is controlled by the Ledgers. Back row attack by King. Leonard, that's going to go into the crowd, and it'll be out of bounds, and a point for the Ledgers. Goes into the pretty good student section they brought along for St. Mary Springs. 7-3 the lead now for the Ledgers, on a roll right now. 24-17 the lead now for Oakfield, and they're starting to close out that first set. That's going to spray off to the right a little bit off the serve of Anbar, a point for Laconia. And Jeff Sauer over there. If you want to watch that at all, just go over to YouTube and type in Radio Plus Info, and you'll be able to find the game there. Not a great pass. Place does a good job getting it back over, and her sister rolls it over on the next hit. So we tight to the net, and Madigan goes up, directs it off to the right. And hard into the block, and good job in the front row by Braylon Lewis. Hitting it hard off the block and getting the point for the Ledgers. 8-4 now, the lead for St. Mary Springs. Serve received by Bassler. Good pass over to Klotsky. Here goes McCauley, a little roll shot. And they're going to set left side over to King. And it's controlled by the Spartans. And nice shot on the set in the middle over to Tierney Madigan. She puts it away. Still a 3-point lead for St. Mary Springs. Serve now for Klotsky. And a set over to King on the left side. Hard up the block and put away by Madigan. Nice job. Good double block up there against Eddie King. And a point again going on that block hill to the Spartans. Now within 2, 8-4. Set it over to King again on the left side. Dug out by Leonard. And bumped over to Peyton Morgan, and she puts it past the block and down. Point for Laconia. Nice little run here by the Spartans. They're back within a point now, 8-7. And 25-19, Oakfield wins their first set in their Division IV regional game over at Sheboygan Christian against the Eagles of Sheboygan Christian. Good job again by the Oaks. Good disguise that on that dump shot by the setter Greta Pleiss. Got a good setter like she is. Kind of disguises it last second, just kind of directs it over her right shoulder and into the middle of the court. Point for the Ledgers. Bassler having trouble with that one. A bit of a knuckleball. Going right at the freshman for Laconia, Josie Bassler. Sorry if my voice sounds a little scratchy. I had to do a football game last night over at Randolph. They had a nice victory, 34-33, and fresh air yesterday. And that one's a little too far near the antenna on the set over on that side of Peyton Morgan on the left side. And a point for the Ledgers, now up 11-7. Bassler again just hits it over, but not happy with herself, but it hits over the net and goes off to the right and finds some open court on the spring side. So a good mistake there by Josie Bassler. Put that down as a kill in the stat sheet. That'll put the Spartans back within 3, 11-8. Place will set back over to King, going cross court, and that's going to catch the outside of the line. Good swing by Addie King. And a point for the Ledgers. Greta Pleiss rotates to the back row to now serve for St. Mary Springs. Good pass by Leonard over to Klotsky, and to go over to Peyton Morgan on the right side, and she pounds one down. Point for the Ledgers. They trail now by 3, 12-9. Here goes Tierney Madigan with another serve. Place gets it, quick sets, and a good swing on that shot by Riley Gilgenbach. Puts it hard off the block and on the floor on the Laconia side. Ledgers playing with some confidence. They did not win one set in any of their 2 meetings that they had. Once at a tournament early in the season and then once in conference play. Did not win one set in their meetings. 0-5 against Laconia set-wise. Kuhn's going to go back left side, and it's going to go way back to the corner on the shot by Pleiss. Dug out of the net, and a nice swing by McCauley from the back row, controlled by the Ledgers. Nice job by Leonard chasing one down in the back left corner. Here goes Engel from the left side. Oh, great job keeping that alive was King on that shot. Leonard with a good pass over to Klotsky, and again, here goes Peyton Morgan. This is a great volley. Both teams with some great blocks. And still that one kept alive after a nice hit by Vandenberg. Back row attack, and a nice job by Addie King. She gets kind of a high five, but kind of takes one in the right eye from her teammate from Pleiss after a really nice hit by King, putting it away. Didn't overhit it, just kind of put a lot of top spin and found the about 15 feet off the net over by the left sideline. Yeah, kind of a high five and ended up going right into the right eye of Addie King. But she's back to serve. It's all right. Nice serve from her. And here goes Engelhardt off the block, off the net, and on the floor. Good swing by Eva Engel from that left side. Gets the kill. (14-10) the lead now for the Ledgers. Laconia getting the last point, and now with the serve will be Mariska Keys. She's been gracious enough to be interviewed a couple times. Great interview. Pleiss gets a good pass from her sister. Right side attack into the net. The swing by Mari Putzer. Another point for the Spartans. They're back within 3, 14-11 on your PT Tire and Service scoreboard. Keys with another serve. Good pass to Pleiss, back over to her sister over on the left side, who hits it out of bounds. Estella Pleiss. And they were looking for a touch on that one. I know King maybe asked one of the line judges or something, and the Springs fans not happy with that, especially Coach Kelsey Fenner. And Addison King doing her job as a captain up there. You're going to argue that point with the up referee, but to no avail. Kuhn passing the ball over to Pleiss. Back over to Estella Pleiss. And that's a nice swing over there off from one of the Laconia players. Then it just keeps on cruising out of bounds deep and wide. That's a point for the Ledgers. 15-12 now, the lead for St. Mary Springs here in set number 2. They're down 1-0 to Laconia. Kuhn with the serve. Oh, and that's going to go off the fingertips of McCauley and out of bounds. And then McCauley tries to do a little bit too much with it after a bad pass attempt. Leonard brings it back in, but she just tries to hit one hard, but hits the bottom of the net. That's a point for the Ledgers. Up now by 4 again, 16-12. Would have been close to the back line, but hit by Leonard. There goes Engel, and takes a nice swing to the middle back. Eva Engel with the kill, and she'll rotate to the back row to serve for the Laconia Spartans. Engel's serve is controlled by King. A quick set, and that one's going to go off the net and land on the floor off the block too. Off to the right side. Nice swing in the middle front for Braylon Lewis. 17-13, the lead for the visiting Ledgers. Ball's popped up by Engel, stays in the back row, and then brought over to McCauley. Has to roll it a little farther off the net, so it didn't put a lot on it. And a swing on the left side is out of bounds by Estella Pleiss. That'll be a point for the Ledgers. And kind of hovering right between 3 and 4 points, trailing the Ledgers in this second set. They'd like to put a few together, see if they can get back even with them. Not a great pass, and this is going to be just a roll shot on the third hit. Free ball here for Laconia. Middle attack by Madigan, and she pounds one down by the right sideline. Nice job. Not easy to set a lefty in the middle when you're looking off to the left side of the court, and you got to kind of put it over their shoulder a little bit over on the other side of their body, and that was right in the wheelhouse for Tierney Madigan to put it away. They're back within 2 now. It was tapped over and kept alive by Keys. Left side attack by McCauley off the block and controlled by the Ledgers. Here goes Place, cross-court shot. Bassler, good pass over to Klotsky. That one's tight to the net, tipped over, and nice diving attempt to save the ball by Ann Barr, but finally finds its way on the floor, and a point for Laconia. They're back within a point now. They trail 17-16 on your PT Tire and Service scoreboard. Aubrey Leonard with a serve. And that's going to shoot off the arms and off the cable of the basketball standard back there. Off the arms of Ann Barr. We are tied now at 17 apiece. Great battle between a couple flyweight teams here tonight over at Laconia High School. Leonard's next serve popped up by Kuhn, and that's dumped over in the second hit. Bassler waiting for it. Going to go again to Madigan, but a good job by Kuhn to pop it back up. King from the back row over to Bassler. She'll pop it up over to Klotsky. A swing by McCauley. Again, some great saves by both teams. And a big swing by Place, again out of bounds, and that'll be a point for Laconia. And they're now leading 18-17. What a great comeback by the Spartans, and their faithful are on their feet. Timeout on the court, back in just 30 seconds with more girls volleyball action on RP Sports. Okay, a nice comeback. Laconia was just kind of hovering back, like I said before, 3 or 4 points down, just couldn't quite get back even with the Ledgers, but a nice run. Leonard back serving. Nice swings by Tierney Madigan to the front. Some good passing. The passing has been, much better for the Laconia Spartans, and that also adds up to them getting back, and now with a lead, 18-17 here in set number 2. Leonard's serve is going to carry. You just kind of saw that. Just no spinning on it. It was just going to keep on floating, and that goes out of bounds by about 5 feet. We are tied at 18 apiece here in set number 2. Oakfield leading 1-0 in their game over Sheboygan Christian in their regional championship. And that one is off the arms of Keys and out of bounds wide right. I should say Bassler on that one. And Oakfield taking care of business, up 9-4 in the second set. They're playing some great volleyball right now. Look out for the Oakfield Oaks. Keys pass, that's just going to get chucked over on the second hit. Off the block, back over on the Ledger side and push deep. Klotsky will get a good pass. And middle attack by Tierney Madigan, but up for the block is Braylon Lewis. Goes up with a block kill. Yeah, Madigan really rearing back on that one and spanking it pretty hard, but up to the task for blocking, it was Braylon Lewis. And now a 2-point lead for the Ledgers. But barely clears the net. Good job by McCauley to get it. And it's going to get tapped over. Good job again by Braylon Lewis. Ledgers thought maybe they'd catch the Ledgers sleeping a little bit, just tap it over. But Lewis is there, taps it off to the right, point for them. 21-18, timeout on the court, back again in 30 seconds with more girls volleyball on RP Sports.
PT Tire and Service, how can I help you?
Hi, my dad is out in the field kicking his tires and saying naughty words. Can you help?
Thanks for calling. Just leave the rest to us. Tire problems are no problem at PT Tire and Service.
PT Tire and Service, the tire experts of Central Wisconsin, offering 24/7 tire services. Call 346-TIRE or stop by 301 East Clark Street, Brandon. For all your tire problems and needs, that's 346-TIRE.
Okay, we are back at Laconia High School. Again, a nice comeback by the Spartans, but even a better response to that now by the Ledgers. They're leading 21-18. Strung together the last 4 points. Here goes McCauley, and the block is up again. Man, dominating up. There's Braylon Lewis flexing after that one. Man, she's just dominating the net right now against the big hitters from Laconia. New player in for the Spartans. Keys will pass it up over, then a couple of Spartans just off from organization right now, a little off. Goes McCauley from the left side cross-court shot. King keeps it alive. She's going to get it right back and hammers one, and that goes right off the head of Leonard. She gets a facial on that one and out of bounds deep. Big time hit by King, and she's seen her mom do that a few times. Division I volleyball player. Nice swing there by King. 23-18. The lead now for the Ledgers. That one's kind of tight to the net for Klotsky. Left side attack by McCauley, and much needed kill there for the Spartans. Hits that hard off the side of the block. 23-19 the lead though for the Ledgers, just 2 points away from tying this thing up at one set apiece. Boy, what a great match. Oakville leading 13-4 in their match, dominating over at Sheboygan Christian, up 1-0. Back set on the right side, and that one does not clear the net. One of the few things that did work for Braylon Lewis, that trip through the front row. Kind of coming down as that ball was set to her. The connection not there with the setter place. 23-20 the lead. Spartans with the serve. Klopsky with the serve. Place gets the set. Left side over to King. Hard into the block, and that is in off the block. Peyton Morgan over there with the block kill. Puts it down, and a point for Laconia. They're back within two, 23-21. The serve for Klotsky. Good pass over to Pleiss. Quick set, and putting it away again is Braylon Lewis. And she's rotating now to the back row, much to the enjoyment of Laconia. But that is now the point that puts them at set number 2 point. And what a nice trip to the front row for Braylon Lewis. Just a junior. Now she's going to go back and serve for set number 2. Poor little knuckleball, and Laconia can't handle it. A great, I'd say the MVP of that second set would be Braylon Lewis getting an ace on that last serve. And 25-21, Laconia loses the second set to the Ledgers, and we've got ourselves a match here at the pit. Back with set number 3. It's going to be a good one here at Laconia right after this on RP Sports.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor in today's game. Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
PT Tire and Service, how can I help you?
Hi, my dad is out in the field kicking his tires and saying naughty words. Can you help?
Thanks for calling. Just leave the rest to us. Tire problems are no problem at PT Tire and Service.
PT Tire and Service, the tire experts of Central Wisconsin, offering 24/7 tire services. Call 346-TIRE or stop by 301 East Clark Street, Brandon. For all your tire problems and needs, that's 346-TIRE.
Here.
Real estate is something that we are doing together. We're in it together till the end. The best achievement that I can have is when the property successfully closes.
Probably the most rewarding part of my role with Addison Jones and Signature Homes is the ability to take a client from the very beginning stages of building a new home all the way down to the point where we turn the key and move them in and watch their eyes light up as they see the finished product.
Buy it, sell it, build it. That's Addison Jones.
A personal experience with a custom feel. Each home Smith Builders builds is unique. The design and selections perfectly crafted for you. With access to hundreds of floor plans, they start by getting to know you and your unique needs. Then, with budget, layout, and family in mind, Smith Builders design partners will hand select the best options, customizing them to fit your precise needs. The process continues in their showroom and partner galleries, where you're guided through the products and fixtures on display, customizing each selection in your new home. To learn more, visit smithbuildersinc.com or stop by 227 Morris Court. Smith Builders of Fond du Lac. Traditional values, exceptional services. A proud sponsor of local high school sports.
Okay, back just in time for set number 3. A nice answer in that second set by the Ledgers. And we are going here in set number 3, all tied at one set apiece. Nice little cut shot off to her left, kind of sweeping it off to the left in that middle position for Tierney Madigan. Getting the first point here of the third set for Laconia. Hope you're enjoying our coverage here tonight. Last I saw, we were up to about 148 computers logged on, so thanks for joining us here on RP Sports. Oh, the block up on the right side. Nice job with Peyton Morgan and Tierney Madigan over on that right side of the net. Put up the roof. Now 2-0 in favor of the host Spartans. Let's see in the middle back. Place gets chased to the back a little bit. Kuhn from the back row. Hard off the block of Madigan up there and off her arms and on the floor. Nice swing from behind about 15 feet off the net by Lexi Kuhn. Swinging with some confidence on that one. Yeah, you like to get your chances too. You don't want to be just somebody chasing down the ball and passing them up. You want to get a few kills yourself. Here goes Morgan from the right side and just hits it right down the line. Hard off the block. Nice control on that one. Tooling it off the block and getting a point for Laconia, leading 3-1. Oakfield leading 19-7 in their second set. Up 1-0 over Sheboygan Christian tonight. This one's going to be kind of tight to the net, just tapped over. And set over the left side over to Engel. Cross-court shot. Beautiful swing there by Eva Engel. Going right at the head of King over there with Addie King. And kind of ducks to try to pop it up. A nice swing by Engel. It's going to get pushed deep over in the back corner, but controlled by Laconia. And then the Vandenberg's hit is controlled by the Spartans. That's in the back row, up in the rafters where it's going to go, and almost looks like it's going to go through the basketball hoop. Nice shot on that right side by the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. They're back within 2 now, 4-2. Yeah, Ledgers getting their first set win against Laconia in 6 attempts. And you got to feel pretty good now and playing with some confidence. That is just tapped over. McCauley gets it. Backs it over to Peyton Morgan cross court. And gets over the top of the ball and snaps it down right at place. And gets the kill. 27 now. The lead for the Oakfield Oaks. 5-2 the lead here at Laconia High School for the host Ledgers. Keys with the serve. Place chases it down. Back over to Estella Place. And just kind of a free ball here for St. Mary Springs. Middle attack, and kind of sticking her arms out there was Leonard. But a good swing in the middle by O'Reilly Gilgenbach. She'll get the kill. He says, we're not going anywhere. We're just down by 2, 5-3. Like your PT Tire and Service scoreboard. And Libero Kuhn with the serve. That is controlled by Laconia. Back over to Engel into the block. And guess who's up front again? Braylon Lewis, along with Mari Putzer over there. And she's really finished that game out after Laconia tied things up, and she just dominated it after that to give the victory to St. Mary Springs at that end of that second set. Just got a block kill there. Engel from the 10-foot line, not much on that one. Kuhn dives and saves it. Back over to, and that's going to hit the antenna on the swing by Estella Place over on that left side. Kind of chased off the court a little bit on that one. And catches the antenna. That's the point for the Ledgers. They lead now 6-4. Engel serve controlled by, that's going to get popped over in the second hit. So opportunity, but again, not ready for that ball to come over in the second hit were the Ledgers. And good job by the Spartans to just get a little lucky on that one and get a point, and they're up now 7-4. Engel serve over to Place. Cross-court shot, and that's going to be up in the basket area. Waiting for it was Leonard, but a good swing on that right side by Mari Putzer. A lot of players swinging with some confidence now for the Ledgers. Both teams just kind of hammering the ball at each other. And we have got ourselves a match here at Laconia High School. That will bring in Ann Barr into serve, but hits it long. Free point for Laconia, leading 8-5. Okay, pass over to Place. Gets it back over, shoulder over to Estella Place. Klotsky will set it left side over to McCauley. Rolls it down the line, but kept alive by Barr. Back row attack by King. A little bit too much air underneath that one, but Tony having trouble with them, but a good job hitting it back in the corner. And that one catches the line, backpedaling about 15 feet off the from the net, and a good job by Engel. Not the easiest one, but it was saved off the net, comes back at her at a low trajectory, and she finds the line way in the back row in the back left corner. 9-5 the lead now for the Spartans. Place a little quick set. Popped up, Leonard will get it. That hits the rafters and popped over by Keys. And that's going to be hit into the net by Estella Place. Not quite ready for that one in that middle position. And the Spartans will get their 10th point now, leading 10-5. Set point for Oakfield over at Sheboygan Christian, up 24-12. It's going to be out of bounds from Leonard's serve. And the Ledgers will get the point. And Laconia wins 25-12 in their second set. Or I should say Oakfield 25-12, leading now 2-0 over at Sheboygan Christian. Oh boy, a big cut shot, but a little bit too, you're going to say that was caught the line? Oh, I thought that was out of bounds, but the line judge says it was in. Okay. Not real happy with that one are the Spartans, and they're going to take a timeout after that. 11-6 the lead now for Laconia. Back in 30 seconds with more girls volleyball on RP Sports.
Hey, I'm Jeff Cornelli. I'm the owner of Tavern on the Avenue, Bob's on the Avenue, Just Love Coffee on the Avenue. Just Love Coffee is a franchise out of Nashville, Tennessee. We actually interviewed 30 different people, and these people are above and beyond better than anybody else. 90% of the money that is made in the coffee shop is donated to charities. There's nothing in Fond du Lac like this business. It's very upscale, it's family oriented. We got kids games, the kids can play their games, the families can come here, birthday parties, and have coffee at the same time.
Okay, Coach Kelsey Fenner, I think she decided to call a timeout just because she thought that point was, and the ball was so far out of bounds. Just want to calm her team down just a little bit. They were in a bit of shock after that call. Not sure myself. The old eyes can't quite see all the way across the court to see if that was in or not. Here goes King over on the left side, just taps it over the top of the block. Merritt Madigan into the block again. It's going to be tight to the net, and a good block by Morgan to get it back over on the Ledger side. Klotsky will get it, back set over to Peyton Morgan, and we've got a double contact's going to be called on the Spartans, and that'll be a point for the Ledgers. 11-7 the lead now for Laconia. I don't think either team real happy with the officiating so far in some key moments of the match. Left side attack now for Peyton Morgan into the block, and not controlled on the spring side. Nice job by Peyton. It always takes that one swing over there before she kind of rotates, and she'll be over hitting from the right side. She gets a kill on the left side. Laconia opens up a 5-point lead, leading 12-7. Serve now for McCauley. This hit in the back row off the arms of Millie Tuig. That'll give a point to the Spartans. They lead 13-7 on your PT Tire and Service scoreboard. Little floater to the back row, and they couldn't quite get it up to place. King takes a good swing, though, off the court, just inside 10 feet of the net. And puts a lot of top spin on that one, goes off the block and on the floor behind the blockers for Laconia, and the point going to the Springs Ledgers. They now trail 13-8. Greta Place back to serve now for St. Mary Springs. And kind of backpedaling, and that one's going to hit off the fifth stand on the floor. McCauley. A little jumpy on that one, I think. He just hits off her hands and on the floor right away. 13-9 in favor of Laconia. Place with another serve. It's going to chase Klotsky off the court. It get bumped over deep from Madigan. Place will get it, going over to King left side. Good job by Leonard. Pops it over on one hit. Middle attack now, and Leonard will push it up over to Klotsky. Left side attack now by Engel going cross court, and that is out of bounds, wide right. 13-10 now, just a 3-point lead. Here come the Ledgers back in this third set. We're all tied at 1 set apiece. Right of place with the serve again. McCauley again. This is going to go up in the rafters and just bump over, and it does go in over on the Ledger side. King over on that side taps it over. It goes off the hands of one of the Ledger players. Good touch on that one by Addie King. And a timeout again taken by Laconia. They're only up by 2, 13-11. We'll take a 30-second timeout back after this on RP Sports.
What is Spartan Pride? Well, for the Rosendale-Brandon School District, it's about being a great place to grow and learn. It's about putting what's best for students at the forefront of each decision. It's about being an area leader in education, as well as a favored choice for open enrollment. Spartan Pride is also about celebrating the accomplishments and future successes of our students. So let's get back to cheering on the Laconia Spartans volleyball team. At Rosendale-Brandon, we care about kids.
Okay, we are back at Laconia High School. 13-11. Nice run again by the Ledgers. They were down by about 6 points at one time. Now they're only down by 2. Nice rotation here. Great serving by Greta Place. Laconia having trouble with the serve receive. That's going to go high off the arms again. Another issue, and that's not going to get back over. And Place just owning the Ledgers right now with their serving, mixing it up, going hard and low at them, and they are going high off their arms or off their fists. And Laconia having trouble now with serve receive. And that's going to get overpassed, but hitting it into the net will be Mari Putzer. So lucky on that one for the Spartans on the overpass. 14-12 the score in favor of Laconia, but serve into the bottom of the net, and they're putting her head back after that serve was Caitlin Weiss. Knows her team's a little out of sorts right now, and only a very solid server with Tierney Madigan hits one in the bottom of the net. Now only a 1-point lead for Laconia. And here goes King with the serve, a little tape job and let serve. That's all the benefit of the roll on that one. Catches all the net, but it clears and lands on the Laconia side. And we are tied at 14 apiece. They say we have got a match going right now in Laconia. King with another serve. Bassler does get the ball over to Klotsky. There goes Engel down the line. Nice job. Good control on that one. Not overhitting it. And Engel will get the kill on that left side, right in the back corner. Gives the lead back in the hands of the Spartans, leading now 15-14. Mariska Keys back with the serve, and another, probably their best server on the team, hitting the ball in the middle of the net. So like I said, just out of sorts are the Laconia Spartans. You can attribute that to the Ledgers and their aggressive play, their aggressive serving. And they're going toe-to-toe with their conference foe, the Spartans. And Bassler hits one that may have been close to going out of bounds along that sideline. Off her arms and out of bounds deep. Service receive right now struggling for Laconia. Nice serving by the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. Lexi Kuhn with another serve. And Klotsky gets chased in the back row on that. And here goes Engel from behind the 10-foot line. Good pass by King. And a good swing by Price over on the left side, kind of right along the sideline. Goes to the middle back, and she puts it away. Not just coming back, but now in the lead are the Ledgers, leading now 17-15. Kuhn with a serve. Boy, that thing just died. Just a nasty knuckleball on that one. Just gets over the net, kind of high over the net, but also just boom. The bottom dropped out of it, landing right on the 10-foot line. And right now the Spartans couldn't get to it. And a nice run here by St. Mary Springs, leading 18-15. Kuhn with another serve. Good pass this time for Klotsky, tight to the net, and a big-time swing by Eva Engel. And maybe that's something that'll kind of spur on the Ledgers a little bit. Just hammers it to the back left corner right down the line. 18-16. The lead now for St. Mary Springs here in the third set. Everything tied up at 1 apiece. far as sets are concerned. Place gets a good pass, back sets it right side. Nice swing there by Putzer, by Controlled. Just a roll shot by Engel on the third hit. And that one kind of coming down, not exactly the connection you maybe were looking for, but back down on the ground was Lewis, but she gets her hands on it, just gets it over the top of the block. And like I said, everything she touches pretty much since the end of the last set turns to gold. Nice job there by Springs again. And they lead by 3, 19-16. Klotsky going to the middle over to Vandenberg, and a little senior leadership, and she's going to rotate out right now, but hits it hard off the block, and a point going to the Spartans. Leonard with a serve now for Laconia. Place will get it back over to Estella Place. And that one maybe that did not clear the net and did not hit the block. That was into the net. So that'll be a point for Laconia. They're back within a point now. 19-18 they trail on your PT Tire and Service scoreboard. Kuhn is going to be a little tight to the net. Tapped over on the second hit. Keys pops it up. Going to go over to McCauley. Rolls it over. A little quick set, and that's going to stay over on Laconia's side. And hit by McCauley on the next hit. I think maybe they were asking for like 4 hits over on the Laconia side, but one of those is the block. I know King is now describing that to the up referee, and they did not catch it. Oh boy. Yeah, these cheering sessions going back and forth here right now at Laconia. High school sports. Gotta love when you get to the playoffs, especially with some conference rivals. We're tied at 19 apiece. I know Kelsey Fenner thinking that they're getting the short end of some of these calls around here. Middle attack now and into the block and putting it down in the block hill. Who else? Braylon Lewis. I didn't say Braylon, I want to say Braylon Allen, but Braylon Lewis. Yeah, Badgers winning today, I hear. Did not get to see the second half of that ball game. Missed all the good stuff. 20-19 in favor of the Ledgers. Bad pass again, so it gets rolled to the back row on the slide, and again, Lewis gets it on the slide right on that right side. You kind of slide in behind the setter with Place. She back sets it perfectly, and she hits it right down the line. It's now 21-19 in favor of the Ledgers. Trying to go up 2-1. Another serve for St. Mary Springs. Set again and hard off the block. Good swing by Tierney Madigan. Gets her team back within a point. Now, what a match. I saw the confidence out of Kelsey Fenner when I talked to her before and interviewed her before the game in the match here tonight, and she really felt confident that her players they had a good strategy. Everybody's healthy for the first time playing them. Back set on the right side, tapped over. Diving save attempt, and again, like I said, everything that Lewis touches ends up on the floor over on the Laconia side. That one just a little tap shot and found the perfect place for it. Has their team up, leading now 22-20. And Lewis will rotate back to the back row and serve for the Ledgers. Push up to the front row over to Klotsky. Swing by Peyton Morgan, and the lefty puts it right down the line from that left side. Vandenberg pat some of her players on the back and getting that senior leadership out there. And back within a point is Laconia. Good pass over to Place. Going to go back over to King on the left side off the net, kept alive by Leonard. Chased down by Klotsky, and getting a push shot over the net, and great shot there by Eva Engel. She's had a couple in the game so far, and not usual positions, in tough positions to get a good aggressive swing, but she did and got the point. We are tied at 22 apiece. Another timeout on the court. Back in 30 seconds with more volleyball on RP Sports.
I would say the best part about our relationship with Bristol Morgan is the fact that they are local and they actually are there when we need them to be. They're very responsive, and they do a great job for us, so we keep coming back. I mean, you need a lending partner that's going to be there when you need them. We've had a lot of growth over the last 15 years, and specifically in the last 5. Bristol Morgan has always been here to help us find our way to that next level.
You're back? Okay, we are back. We've got ourselves a great third set. Laconia digging back, not playing their best volleyball right now, but that's kind of forced by the great aggressive play by the Ledgers. We're tied at 22 apiece. Ball is kept alive, and they get it over to Peyton Morgan on the right side. Here goes King from the 10-foot line. The block is up for Tierney Madigan, hanging in the air and putting it down. And Ledgers looking for, kind of asking for a lot of things out there, and I think it was a nice block kill from Tierney Madigan. 23-22. Laconia in the lead now by a point. This is going to float back deep. Kuhn hits it, stays in the back row. Not a good pass, so this will be a free ball. Leonard gets it. Good pass over to Klotsky. Back sets over to Peyton Morgan. And that goes off the Ledgers' arms, but they're going to get it back again. Back over to Klotsky. Middle attack now by Madigan, but hits it down too fast. It hits it into the net. We are tied at 23 apiece. Don't go anywhere. As we got ourselves a great third set. We're tied at 23 apiece. And the girl that really kind of helped pull her team back out in lead is serving right now, Greta Pleiss. They had trouble with her serve. That one a tape job. Good job by Leonard to get to it. Here goes Morgan, cross-court shot. Pleiss gets it. Kuhn will get it over to King on the left side, but brings it down too fast into the net. A point for Laconia. Now sitting at set number 3 point. Laconia fans on their feet. I'm going to have to get on my feet too for this one. And that's going to get blasted about 15 feet out of bounds deep. On the serve by Tierney Madigan. Be a little too much adrenaline going on that one. We are tied at 24 apiece. King with the serve. Good pass over to Klotsky. Here goes Morgan, and she puts it down and puts Laconia up 25-24. Extra points here at the pit at Laconia High School. Mariska Keys coming in to serve for set number 3. Try to take that 2-1 lead here in the match. Oh, Kuhn with a low pass, and that's going to get bumped back over. Klotsky gets it, goes to the middle over to Vanderberg, right back at her on the block, but to pop it over now, Leonard does, back over on the spring side. Pleiss gets it, a middle attack push deep. Leonard will push it over to Klotsky. Middle attack again by Vanderberg off the block and down. And Laconia comes back and wins 26-24 and goes up 2-1 over St. Mary Springs. What a third set here at Laconia High School. I need a breather after that one. Let's take a break. We'll be back in 2 minutes with a fourth set here at Laconia High School on RP Sports.
Hi, this is Craig Larson, sales manager with locally owned Dufresne Moving and Storage. As an estimator, moving is very important to me, and I take pride in making sure our clients are happy with their overall experience at a reasonable cost and done in a high quality manner. It's all of your goods on the move or in storage, and you want it cared for. Whether it's moving their business, building a new home, moving out of state, moving across town, we have a crew that is dedicated on taking care of your stuff. Call me today for an estimate at 1-800-425-MOVE or visit us at DufresneMoving.com. Dufresne Moving and Storage of Fond du Lac, making your move and storage of goods simple. Guess what? We are hiring at Dufresne Moving and Storage for labor and driving positions. Stop in at 800 Morris Street for an application and interview. Stop now.
If you dream it, we'll fabricate it. Most countertops will be installed by next week and completed in just 1 day. Visit one of our showrooms in Fond du Lac and Oshkosh to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional saving.
That's good.
TJ's Construction of Rosedale is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Building custom homes for over 25 years, let them help you build and create your dream home that will create memories and last a lifetime. How about a screened-in porch, vaulted wood ceilings, a large walk-in pantry, in-floor heating, a tiled master shower, and more? If you can dream it, TJ's Construction can do it. Call TJ's Construction for new homes and remodeling projects. Like them on Facebook. They currently have homes for sale on the west side of Fond du Lac and in North Fond du Lac. TJ's Construction is a proud sponsor of today's Laconia game.
Okay, I think that was, well, maybe not long enough break. My voice a little crackly from last night in the fresh air over at Randolph High School. They won a nice, exciting game. That kind of took my voice away a little bit too, but man, this doesn't help tonight either. As Laconia comes back, looked a little shaky serve-receive wise. Great serving by Greta Pleiss in that third set, but Laconia somehow weathers the storm and comes back from behind and win an extra points, 26-24, and take a 2-1 lead here in this match. Just Peyton Morgan into the block, kept alive by McCauley. Another swing by Ava Engel, rolls it over. Goes King from the left side. Leonard tries to save a nice job by Laconia. Somebody get that back. Back to King on the left side again, hard into the block, and that's going to be on the line, they're going to say. No, they're going to say it's out of bounds. He just said it was in. I thought the line judge pointed in, but the up referee. And of a meeting, he kind of pointed that it was in, and look, I think Springs might lose it if they don't get this call. I feel like they've been kind of wronged on about 3 calls so far here in the match. It looked like the line judge did say it was in after that hit by King into the block. And that'll be a point for Laconia. So that's how we're going to start things out in the 4th set. Regional championship. You can feel all the drama here. Great student sections, an excellent crowd, standing room only, basically a few seats across the gym. And Laconia leads 1-0. It's going to get pushed deep and popped up by McCauley. Peyton Morgan, her shot is up in the rafters by Pleiss, and here goes King, just goes down the line. Good job, and I thought if Laconia gets that over, and they've got all the bounces and rolls going their way, but that one does not clear. Nice smart shot there by Addie King. Got a couple tape shots over there and then off the arms of the blockers, but finally gets that one to fall. Tied at 1 apiece. They're going to go over an overpass, and then it goes up in the rafters and comes back, so the Ledgers couldn't get to it. And that'll be a point for Laconia. They're up 2-1 on your PT Tire and Service scoreboard. I thank all the sponsors for making this presentation tonight possible. Love calling volleyball matches. Been doing it since '92, and then nice serve. That's going to go up the basket, which you can't play it off from that. You can play it off from things on the ceiling, but not off the basketball standard. And another point for Laconia. They lead 3-1, up 2-1 in the match. Really great match here at Laconia High School. Pleiss will get it. Back row attack now from King. Passed up tight to the net to Klotsky, and Vandenberg will just tap it over. That's taken over on the second hit. Klotsky again getting another opportunity to set over on the left side, and Engel's shot takes a little bit too much off it, does not clear the net. That'll be a point for Springs. Back within a point, 3-2, favor of the Ledgers. Oakfield leading 22-16 in their third set, leading 2-0. And they're looking pretty good on their chances to get onto the sectionals. It's kept alive by McCauley. It's going to get bumped over by Engel. Kuhn passes the ball over to Pleiss. They do the slide over on the right side and off a few of the hands of the Spartans, and finally over on the Ledgers side. There goes Pleiss from the left side. That's going to make its way over and kept alive by Keys. Put over on the second hit by Klotsky. Nice shot, just little touch shots right now at the net. Nobody really getting a chance to get a full swing in. Pleiss will get it and go over to her sister Stella over the left side, controlled by Laconia. Vandenberg rolls one over. Nobody really uncorking yet on one. Klotsky gets it. Middle attack now from Vandenberg and off the hands of Pleiss and out of bounds deep. just real little touch shots up close to the net, and nobody really got an opportunity to get some full swings in, but finally Vanderburg puts one away. Puts Laconia up now 4-2. King with a good pass to Pleiss, a little quick set over to Lewis, and again, a good swing by her. Goes off the arms of Laconia and then out of bounds. Good swing again by Braylon Lewis. And Springs moves back within one, trailing 4-3. And Oakfield winning 25-17, and they win all 3 sets, and they'll be moving on to the sectionals next week in Division 4. Congratulations to Laconia Spartans. Nice swing by McCauley off on the left side, off the block and out of bounds. Boy, what a run by the Oakfield Oaks. Having to do it on the road, being a 7 seed, knocked off the number 2 seed last night, knocked off the number 1 seed with Sheboygan Christian, and now they're heading on to the sectionals. Shot by Lewis off to the right, one of her few errant hits that she's had in this match since the end of that second set. That's out of bounds wide right. 6-3 the lead now for the Spartans. Vandenberg with another serve. Pleiss will get it back over to Stella Pleiss over on the left side. A nice diving save by Keys. And that's a good swing by Eva Engel on the end of that. But between those two, they made that point happen. Both Keys and Engel to finish it off. 7-3 the lead now for the Spartans. Pleiss takes it over on the second. A nice effective attack on that one. Gets herself above the net. Takes it down with the left hand. Good setter will do that once in a while to keep you honest, and she gets the kill. 7-4 now in favor of the Spartans. That one kind of dives and popped up by Engel. McCauley from the left side. The block is up. Waiting for was Lewis. She puts it down in the block kill. Yeah, what a leader out there. Gets her team all likes to flex a little bit after a nice block kill. And hey, we're still in this, girls. We're still fighting here. Don't give up. That's what she's saying to her teammates. Swing by Tierney Madigan, but that one did not clear. Caught the tape and just came right back. See Oakfield Oaks posing for pictures over in Sheboygan. Of course, Jeff Sauer was over there with a call on that one on Radio Plus. Springs back within a point now, trailing 7-6. Back over to Madigan, into the block, back on the Laconia side, tight to the net, tapped over and back on the Laconia side. Chased down by Kuhn. Pleiss gets it. Back over to King on the left side. Popped up by Leonard. Just inside the 10-foot line. A roll shot by McCauley. Diving save. And we're going to have a player maybe in the net or attacking the ball over the net. They're going to say. A lot of controversial calls with these officials here tonight. Not sure if I expected that to be the call on that one. We're tied at 7 apiece. Going to go over to McCauley on the left side, hard at the fingertips of the blockers, but they do their job. Lewis hard off the block and popped up by Klotsky. Keys will set it left side over to McCauley, who goes on kind of awkwardly after that one. Wasn't quite set for it. And here comes Springs again. They got the lead back. Nice run by the St. Mary Springs Ledgers. Great job. Back to serve is Millie Tuig. And a service error gives a free point to Laconia. We are tied at 8 apiece. Great match here between a couple of very equally matched teams here tonight. Even though Laconia dominated the season, both their meetings, definitely a more confident team here. King with a great shot over in that left side. Pounds one down the line, and that'll be a point for the Ledgers. I believe Addie King's uncle, I believe, was Tom King, former head coach for the boys basketball team here. Definitely married into that family, Tom's family. I believe he's the uncle to her husband. Couple nice points there for the Springs Ledgers. 10-8 now, the lead. That's going to get kind of awkward off the hands of McCauley, and she puts it over on the third hit. That's just tapped over by King. Going to go far left side over to McCauley and down the line. And that's going to go off the block and out of bounds, and that'll be a point for Laconia. They're back within a point now, 10-9. I mentioned before, maybe he didn't mention the story to that, but with the Addie King. I remember her mom playing over in Waupun during those glory years, Erica Moulter, and I always tell everybody I think she's the best all-around athlete I ever saw go through Waupun High School, boy or girl. Ended up getting a scholarship for volleyball over at UW-Milwaukee. Place will take it over on the second hit. It's bumped over to Engel on the left side, but controlled by the Ledgers. Here goes King again, and a good job keeping the ball live, and it's going to get bumped over by the Ledgers. A quick set into the block and popped up. Good volley going on right now between these two teams. Place gets it again. Going to go back row over to Kuhn. Nice save by McCauley in the back row. Here goes Engel. And again, Kuhn pops one up over to Place. Here goes King. Hard hit and puts it to the back middle and in. Addie King with a kill. Flies in about 10 feet off that left antenna over there and towards the middle of the court and just pounds one down. Not the biggest player out there, but man, she's got springs in her legs and knows how to snap the ball down. Nice complete player with Addie King. Set her on the left side, and that's too far off the court. Trying to punch it in so you don't hit the antenna was Engel. Did the best she could, but couldn't get it over the net. And now we've got a 3-point lead for the Ledgers. And a timeout taken by Laconia. Back in 30 seconds with more girls volleyball on RP Sports.
The Roost of Fairwater is a proud sponsor of high school sports. At 308 Washington Street in Fairwater, The Roost is your home for great daily specials. Soups, appetizers, pizzas, fajitas, ribs, a Friday fish fry that serves until 9 p.m., and more. Homestyle Wednesdays, International Thursdays, and more. Stop into The Roost today. The Roost in Fairwater. And remember, their Halloween party is Saturday, October 28th.
Okay, timeout taken. Get a little text message out there. You got to try to multitask. My wife says I can't multitask. Just proved her wrong, even though I think I just put some gibberish on there because I didn't see what I was putting on. That goes above the rafters somehow and just tapped over by Peyton Morgan. And that's going to be 4 hits on the Ledgers on that one. So they kind of ping-ponged it, balled it around there, and finally just couldn't quite get it over. That'll get Laconia back within 2 points. They trail 12-10. And Aubrey Leonard back to serve. Place will get it and the block up, but punch back over. Good job off the block, then poked right back over by Gilgenbach. Good quick reaction on that one. Pokes it right back over, and that one finds the 10-foot line right over. So it looked like she's kind of explaining that maybe it was right up by her forehead or something. She just pokes it right back over, gets the point. 3-point lead now for the Ledgers. Big swing by Peyton Morgan, pounds it down the right line. With authority, giving the 11th point to Laconia, but they trail by 2, 13-11. Keys back to serve there. When she's on, she's their best server for Laconia. Little knuckleball, Kuhn handles it. Place in the back row. Back row attack by King. And good job, good touch on that. Not over swinging from back there, about 15 feet off the net. Gets that one to dive right in front of the Laconia player, and she'll get the kill from the back row. And keeping right now Laconia at arm's length, 3 points down, 14-11 here in this fourth set, trying to tie things up at 2 apiece. Kuhn with the serve. That's going to get chunked off the hands of Keys. And look down at her hands like they failed her on that one. But a good serve. Kuhn, a nice server, and that thing just kind of died, and Keys not quite ready for it. 15-11 now in favor of St. Mary Springs. Boy, that one had no spin on it at all, just a nasty knuckleball. And again, it goes off from Leonard's hands and out of bounds deep. Now a 5-point lead opened up by St. Mary Springs. They're trying to get this into that exciting 5th and decider. Going to set it left side over to Ava Engel. Cut shot kept alive by Place. Place back row again, just tapped over the top of the block by King. Middle attack now from Vandenbroek. Couldn't do much with that one. Back set over in the right side. Cross court shot. Good job by Keys to keep it alive. Here goes Engel on the left side, and she pounds it down. Much needed kill there for Laconia. They're back within 4, 16-12. Boy, some big time saves. These guys, both teams, these girls are playing at a high level. Keeping a lot of hard hit balls alive and some great volleys. That was a little too high for Lewis. Wasn't quite ready for it. That connection not there between her and Place. And that'll be a point for Laconia. They're back within 3, 16-13. Here goes Engel with the serve. That set right side again. That's pounded down into the net on the swing. And that right side by Laconia's Mari Putzer. Back within 2 now are the Spartans. There's a knuckleball over, but controlled. Back over to a Place on the left side. Blocked back over and down on the line. Good job over on that side. Vandenberg over there puts it away on the block kill. Laconia, what a fight to get back in it. Down by 4 now, 5 actually, and now they've ran about 4 together, and they're only down by 1. Going to backset it back to King. Goes to the corner. Good job by Leonard to get to it. Middle attack now from Vandenberg off the block and in, off from Lewis's hands. And a good swing by Callista Vandenberg. Where do you go? You go to your senior to tie this thing up at 16 apiece. Here goes Engel again with the serve. That's tight to the net. Put over, Vandenberg taps it back over, but controlled. Place will just tap it over the top of the block. Klotsky gets it. Middle attack by Vandenberg, just kind of with the soft little shots right now, and trying to change that, and that one is controlled by Laconia. That gets pushed deep by McCauley. Back over to the left side to Place. Roll shot. Keys keeps it alive to Klotsky. Here goes Vandenberg hard off the block, and that will get to the floor eventually after going off from Lewis's hands. And now, believe it or not, Laconia is back in the lead, 17-16. What a battle. Engel with the serve. That's going to go from Place's hands and out of bounds, chased down by King, off into the rafters, and that'll be a point for the Laconia Spartans. And now a timeout taken by the Ledgers. Back in 30 seconds with more Laconia and Ledger Volleyball on RP Sports.
Okay, let's start with some clouds, some mountains over there, and finally a river. Hey, Dad, look.
Looks like the perfect spot.
American Family Insurance is here to protect your family on the road with the Travel Peace of Mind package.
American Family Insurance.
Visit Brad Tagle Petra today in Fond du Lac or Ripon.
Okay, we are back at Laconia High School. Man, they were on their heels, down by 5, 16-11. Now we've got like the last 7 points here to pull ahead 18-16 in this match. 18-16 now in favor of the Laconia Spartans. Eva Engel back. Serve for Laconia. And that's going to be out of bounds deep. Nice run there for Engel in that serving spot. And Laconia up by a score of 18-17. This thing is far from over between these two teams. And Barr back to serve now for the Ledgers. It's going to be overpassed and tap back over. Good job waiting for it was Place. She puts it away on that overpass ball. Another serve for Ann Barr. We are tied at 18 apiece. Quick set over to Vandenberg off the block. Diving save by Kuhn back on the Laconia side. McCauley gets it. She's going to get it right back. Was cross court with it. Place keeps it alive. And a mistake by Greta Place. One of her few mistakes, and just kind of tried to take it in the second hit, but wasn't in position to do it. Hits it right into the net. And that is a point for Laconia, leading now 19-18. Vandenberg back to serve. Kuhn with a good pass over to Place. Quick set to Lewis and goes right at Vandenberg on that one. Kind of gets handcuffed. And we are tied at 19 apiece. Why not? Let's keep this thing close right to the end. Very good volleyball being played here tonight at Laconia High School. Laconia was serve receive. Good pass. Klotsky kind of got chased back. Had to take it over in the second hit, actually. That's tight to the net and tapped over by Lewis. Good job with it. It's over the net and just kind of directs it maybe only about a half foot off the net off to the right. A skilled shot there by Braylon Lewis gives her team the lead at 20-19. Another serve for Millie Tuig. Going to go back out to McCauley on the left side, and she pounds one down and ties this thing up at 20 apiece. Just a couple fighters just going at it, just hammering on each other here tonight. 2-1 the lead, though, for Laconia. They hold the lead after that extra point third set. That was a classic. You can go back and watch this game, too, if you go to YouTube and check us out on Radio Plus, all the replay of this. So feel free to do that. Here's McCauley, a little flat-footed roll shot. King gets the ball and backs over on the right side to Lewis. And again, just wasn't the prettiest of the slide with the plays that I've seen before, but it's effective. She hits it over and finds the court finally on the Laconia side. 21-20 now in favor of the Ledgers with Lewis back to serve. Nice hard serve. That's taken over on the second hit, and then we've got a player in the net, I believe, for St. Mary Springs. Yeah, and then again, the usual going up and asking the up ref for Maddie King and not getting the answer she wants on that one. We're tied at 21 apiece. I'm going to say a Ledger was in the net. Place gets the pass and a big swing, and that one's going to catch the line on the nice hard swing by Riley Gilgenbach. Lead back in the hands of the Ledgers. 3 points away from a set number 4 victory, enforcing a fifth and decider. You only play up to 15. You got to win by 2 yet if you have to play that fifth set. Place with the serve. She's got a lot of points off from her serve here tonight. It's going to get bumped over, so a free ball for the Ledgers. Place will get the pass, back sets right side. The block was up. Good job by Engel waiting for it. Puts it back down in the block kill. We are tied at 22 apiece. And we've got a warning. That's going to be called by the down referee. Pulled out a yellow card. Haven't seen a card pulled out in some years in the games that I've done. But I'm not sure who they're calling that on one of the players or calling that on the coach. We are tied at 22 apiece. Laconia with the serve. Aubrey Leonard back to serve. Kuhn, that's going to be down and overpassed, and waiting for it is Callista Vandenberg. She puts it down with a block kill. Get an overpass, one of the rare miss hits by Kuhn in the game. And Vandenberg takes advantage. A timeout taken now by the Ledgers. Back in 30 seconds with more volleyball on RP Sports.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Wisconsin.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Okay, we are back at Laconia High School. 23-22 now in favor of the Ledgers. They've been kind of coming from behind here in the last few points, but now they take the lead. And timeout taken again by Kelsey Fenner. Boy, these teams are a couple fighters right now. Nobody wants to have their season end here tonight. Leonard with the serve. She served quite a few last time she went through to get him back in the game. That is popped up by McCauley. Going to go back over to Engel on the left side off the block. Out of bounds, and that is a point for the Ledgers. They're sitting at match point, 24-22. Great swing there by Engel on that left side, just tooling it off the block. Here we go. Leonard back to serve for the match. That is popped over to Place. Good pass. Right side attack by King, goes cross court, and that's going to go off the hands of a couple of the Ledgers players, then out of bounds. And back with a point now, a must point now for the Ledgers, trailing 24-23. Hope you're enjoying our presentation tonight on Radio Plus. Thanks to all the sponsors. King with a serve. That's mishandled, and Leonard tries to get to it. We are now tied at 24 apiece. It was off the arms of the Spartans and up in the rafters and came down fast, and we are tied at 24 apiece. We're going to keep it right here, 24 apiece. With the Ledgers now leading 2-1 I should say, but with the Spartans leading 2-1 here, and the Ledgers just trying to force this thing into a fifth and decider. So a couple set points thwarted by the Ledgers for the Spartans here to get themselves tied up, and we're going extra points here in the fourth set. And with these two teams playing so evenly tonight, it's only right that a little sweat on the floor. I think a lot of the fans have some sweat here too, getting a little warm here with a full gym at Laconia High School. I'm Steve Witterhack bringing you the play-by-play here tonight. My voice holds out into whatever's going to happen here. Whatever's going to happen is going to be dramatic. And one team's going to be done and be very disappointed after they've battled here tonight at Laconia High School. Here we go. Allie King with the serve. Missed handle ball, and it's going to back row attack by McCauley. Controlled by the Ledgers. That's just tapped over. Controlled by the Spartans. And here goes Peyton Morgan with a swing from the right side. Hard off the hands of Kuhn and out of bounds. Nice swing by Peyton Morgan. And she's been big here tonight. Both from the left side and mostly the right side here in this game. Another match point for the Laconia Spartans. Mariska Keys back to serve. Little floater. Kuhn passes the ball over to Place. Back over to her sister on the other side. Black back over on the Ledger side. Taken over by Kuhn. It's going to chase in the back row. Keys just pops it back up, and Engel pops the ball over. Place gets the pass. Going to go right side again. Just an easy tapper over on the Laconia side. Attack now from Vandenberg. Kept alive by King. Goes Place from the left side. Good job by Leonard to get that back up to the center. Here goes Engel from the left side. King with a good pass to Place. Place again from the left side, and she's going to get it off the arms of a diving McCauley in the back row. Nice swing. Great play on both sides to keep that into a long volley. And finally the Ledgers win it with a good swing by Estella Place over on that left side. We are tied at 25 apiece. Here goes Kuhn with the serve. Leonard, that's going to chase Klotsky to the back row. It's going to get bumped over. A free ball now for the Ledgers. Place with the slide over to Lewis. Hard off the block and out of bounds. And now the Ledgers are trying for a set point here, leading 26-25 and trying to force a fifth and decider here at Laconia High School. Back to serve is Lexi Kuhn. Student sections on their feet as they have been all night long. Set over to Engel on the left side, hard off the block. Kuhn pops it over to Place. Back over to Place on the left side. That's got a diving save attempt. And set number 4 is going to the St. Mary Springs Ledgers, and we are going to a fifth and decider. What a nice comeback there by the Ledgers to withstand a few match points by Laconia. And we're going to a fifth and decider. You only play up to 15 points in that. So you got to win by 2. It's always exciting. Stick around. We'll be back in a few minutes with that fifth and deciding set here at Laconia High School on RP Sports.
Mueller's Repair and Recovery is a proud sponsor of Laconia in their game today. Good luck, Spartans! Mueller's Repair and Recovery is a full-service automotive repair shop. They'll do engine and transmission swaps, brakes, oil changes, and more. Call 852-0103. That's 852-0103 for Mueller's Repair and Recovery. 104 South Main Street, Rosendale. Good luck, Laconia.
How many people we have watching? Can you keep that up, or do you need that?
Sargento has definitely given me some opportunities. I am able to live in a beautiful place like this, able to pursue all my passions and hobbies. They want us to have a good quality of life.
If you dream it, we'll fabricate it. Most countertops will be installed by next week and completed in just one day. Visit one of our showrooms in Fond du Lac and Oshkosh to start your transformation. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional saving.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Wisconsin.
This message presented by the Wisconsin Interscholastic Athletic Association and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Winfield Homes is a locally owned, custom home building company of over 25 years that prides itself on great service, high quality, and providing the best building experience possible. Owners Jim Boudry and Jason Zellner are there for you every step of the way to ensure that your new home is built just the way you've dreamed it to be. With the same passion that they have for their clients' homes, Jim and Jason are proud supporters of and are personally involved in youth sports programs and are truly committed to their success. Winfield Homes wishes you all the best of luck this season.
At our store, it's about the people, and it's about the experience.
Okay, here we go, people. Glad you stuck around. We last I saw, Nate keeps on taking that screen away from me, but we had about 250 computers logged on. If you need that up, you can keep that up, Nate. But if you don't, I'd like to see that. But if you don't need it, it's all right. So here we go. You only play to 15. You got to win by 2. Here goes King from the left side. Pop back over off the arms of Leonard. Place will get it. Middle attack and nice swing in the middle by Riley Gilligan-Bach. First point goes to the Ledgers. Loser is done. The winner moves on to the sectional semifinal to take on the winner of the Marshall hosting Winnebago Lutheran game that's being played and probably done tonight already. Leonard pops it up. Klotsky in the back row. Gets over to Peyton Morgan. That's up in the rafters, but brings down. Kuhn will set it on the left side over to King. Down the line, Leonard passes over to Klotsky. Oh, and then kind of in between the two hitters with Tierney Madigan and Eva Engel over there, and they both kind of watch the ball hit the floor. Good start by the Ledgers, now leading 2-0. Good jump serve from Place, and usually when they have their runs, it's with her back there serving. That's bumped over, a free ball now. Place will get it, going left side over to King, pushes it back to Leonard. And here goes Morgan. That one is blocked back at her by King. Engel from the left side floats one over. Kuhn will pass it over to Place. Here goes King again from the left side. That's going to be out of bounds deep. Boy, a lot of long volleys between these two teams. Some hard hit balls still popping them up. Great high level volleyball. 2-1 the lead now for the Ledgers here in the 5th and decider. Regional championship here at Laconia High School. Oh, mishandled ball, so it'll be a bit of a free one here for Laconia, but they kind of make it into something, and now going with their feet underneath the net is McCauley coming from the back row to try to save it. The Ledgers will get it, so what I thought was going to be a free ball, Place put it over, just barely got it over the net, and Laconia couldn't handle it. Now 3-1 in favor of St. Mary Springs. Addie King back to serve. It's pushed up, not a great pass. Here goes again Vandenberg, kind of across her body. That's kind of in the middle again between Vandenberg and Engel over there, and there's some confusion on where the sets are being set. And we're going to take a break. 4-1 in favor of the Ledgers, back in 30 right after this on RP Sports.
Mel's Bar and Grill of Brandon is a proud sponsor of today's game. Appetizers, sandwiches, and burgers, pizzas, wraps, and salads, and a Friday fish fry serving Fridays from 4:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Stop by for your favorite beverage, tasty meal, daily specials, and more. You gotta stop in and get Mel's Ultimate Burger. It's a Brandon best of. Mel's Bar and Grill of Brandon, open for food 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. 137 East Main Street. Like them on Facebook.
Hey, Steve Witterhack back with you at Laconia High School. Nice start to this 5th set by the St. Mary's Springs Ledgers. And right now things are just a little out of kilter here with Laconia. Just not connecting and getting those sets right now. So the Ledgers, you got Addie King back to serve. And we'll be for you right to the end again. Up to 15, and a nice swing by Peyton Morgan, who's done that so many times at crucial times here in the match. He's a big swing from that right side, and the lefty puts it right into the block and on the floor, and that is a point for the Ledgers. They crawl back within 2 now, trailing 4-2. Keys with the serve. Place will get it back over to her sister on the left side, and she hits it hard up the block. And on the floor, a point for the Ledgers again. And if you're here watching and cheering on the Ledgers, you're going to be happy that Braylon Lewis is back in the ball game again, rotated in to go along the front row. 5-2 the lead now for the Ledgers. Kuhn with a serve. Oh, that one looked like it might have floated out of bounds, but hit by Leonard. Vandenberg just will bump it over. Kuhn getting the ball to play, slide on the right side into the block. And Lewis by the tape, and it's going to get pushed over by Place on the left side. Set in the middle over to Vandenberg. She pounds one down. Callista Vandenberg with a big swing in the middle. That's what you want from your senior at that time. Back within 2 now are the Spartans. And Engel with the serve. Place will get it, sets it over on the right side. A cross-court shot and a nice swing by Mari Putzer. She puts it away. Cross-court from the right side and puts it in. Putzer not a lot of production tonight on as far as putting balls away, but man, she's had some big ones here in the 4th set and the 5th set. 6-3 in favor of the Ledgers. That one again hit on right in the back line. And it goes McCauley rolling it over. Taken over on the second hit. Engel waiting for it. That's tight to the net and pushed over by Vandenberg. Place from the left side hits that one into the net, and that'll be a point for Laconia. Back within 2. They trail 6-4. Yeah, no matter which team wins, we're going to get some interviews after the game, so hang around for that. Your viewership was up to about 250 or so. So nice viewership tonight, watching some great volleyball. Kuhn with a miss hit, and that'll be a point for Laconia. They're back within a point, 6-5 in favor of the Ledgers. Definitely don't want to dig any kind of hole when you get into that 5th set because it goes fast. Leonard with a little knuckleball action. Kuhn with a good pass to Place. Quick set over to Lewis, and that's going to be out of bounds wide right. And we are tied now at 6 apiece. Nobody can just pull away from the other one in this match all night long. Leonard's next serve barely clears the net. Good pass over to Place. Back, sets it over the left side over to her sister, and she pounds it right into the middle of the net. Got to pass her sister on the back, and now we've got a timeout. Nice run there from Laconia. Now they've got the lead at 7-6. Yeah, Laconia winning. We'll keep it right here, Nate. Laconia winning the first set 25-21. With Springs winning the second set 25-21. And then Laconia coming from behind and winning the third set 26-24. And then it was Springs shaking off a couple match points that Laconia had, and they end up winning 27-25 in that 4th set. And now after having a 4-point lead, it is Laconia back in the lead 7-6 after trailing by 4 here in this 5th set. So Coach Fenner takes the timeout. Now we're back ready to play with Aubrey Leonard back to serve, and that one dies, and it's going to be overpassed and right back over on the St. Mary Springs side. Lewis goes off to her left, and that is out of bounds wide left. Couple breaks there for the Laconia Spartans, playing some great ball up by the net and really kind of owning the net over the last few points to get into this. And now they've got a 2-point lead, 8-6. That's going to be tight to the net. Place will get it back over to her sister. Leonard will put it perfectly over to Klotsky. There's McCauley with a swing, and a good job by Kuhn to pop it up. Little floater goes over to McCauley, tight to the net. And that's just going to get hit over in the second hit. Pop right back over on the Laconia side. Back over to McCauley, left side, hard up the block, and that's going to be out of bounds. Nice swing over on that left side by Addie McCauley. Now Laconia with a 3-point lead, up 9-6. Not easy trying to get over to the sectional tournament. These teams are going to be tired after this one. It's going to get bumped over. A free ball now for Laconia. Klotsky gets it left side, back over to McCauley. Hits it hard to the block, but Lewis waiting for it and puts it down with a block kill. Big time block at a big time of this match for Braylon Lewis. 9-7 lead for Laconia. Tuig with the serve. Oh, that's a bad pass. Going to stay in the back. Just gets bumped over by Laconia. Another chance over the left side with McCauley into the block. Again, Lewis over there, and she's owning that right side of the net right now on the defensive side, and she puts it down on the block kill, has her team back within a point with a couple block kills in a row. Tuig with the serve. And that's going to be shanked off to the right, chased off the court. This should be a free ball for the Ledgers. Place will take it over on the second hit, and that's going to go up the bottom of the net off the hands of Engel. And we are tied at 9 apiece. 9-9 in the decider, the fifth and decider here at Laconia High School. It was a set by Klotsky, and a big swing by Tierney Madigan into the block of guess who? Braylon Lewis. 10-9, now the lead in the hands of the Ledgers, and now Laconia will have to take a timeout. Nice 4-point run. Again, we're going to keep it right here. It's going to be a little drink out of my bottle of water, but man, what a great high school volleyball match here tonight at Laconia High School. Both teams getting some decent leads and giving them up, and now you've got Ledgers coming back from being down by 3 points, and now they lead by a point, 10-9. You only play to 15. Got to win by 2. Congratulations to the Oakfield Oaks. They won earlier today in 3 straight sets. They were a lower seed, and they knocked off the number 2 and the number 1 seeded teams in their regional, and they're moving on to the sectionals, winning 3 straight. They are on a roll right now, looking like a pretty tough team to play. And they knocked off Sheboygan Falls tonight, at Sheboygan Christian, I should say. And Leonard, not a great pass. They don't get it up to Klotsky, and it's going to get bumped over for a free ball for the Ledgers. Going to get over to King, hits it off the tape and puts it down. Big swing there from Addie King. Big time hit right there off the tape and on the floor. And now the Ledgers are up by 2, 11-9 in this fifth and decider. Another serve for Millie Tuig. Oh, that's high off the shoulder of Eva Engel. And mishandled ball, and now Springs is only 3 points away from heading on to the sectionals next week, Thursday. Tuig with another serve. That's a tape job, kept alive. Klotsky goes over to the left side over to McCauley, but another easy ball over on the Springs side. Quick set over to Lewis is controlled. Here's McCauley off the block up there, chased down by Kuhn. Here goes King with a roll shot, and Leonard pops it back up. McCauley distance. And we've got a double contact called on Laconia. And now they are only 2 points away from moving on to the sectionals here on the road in a tough place to play. Tuig with the serve. Gets set in the middle over to Tierney Madigan. Pop right back over. McCauley pops it over. A good job by Springs to keep it alive. Diving save by Leonard to keep it alive, and popped over by Engel on the third hit. Here goes another big-time swing by King, and she's got her team at match point, 14-9. Wow, big-time hit right into the block by Addie King. And just kind of an ugly pass up front, and is tapped over. Going to get in the middle over to Lewis, and goes a good block at the right time by Tierney Madigan, but they've got some work to do. They're down by 4, 14-10. St. Mary Springs on the verge of moving on to the sectionals, up 14-10. Laconia forced to try to get 4 points in a row at the very least. Not a great pass. King will get it into the block, push back over, and hammering it down is Tierney Madigan. Just waiting for it. More, there's like some anger on that shot. Just pounds it right off from number 17, Ann Barr. 14-11, still the lead. It's still match point and regional championship point for Springs. Kuhn tight to the net on that pass, tapped over on the second hit. It's going to get bumped over, and Peyton Morgan's going to hit it out of bounds, and St. Mary Springs is heading on to the sectionals. What a battle here at Laconia High School here tonight. Both teams dug some holes, 4-point holes, 3-point holes in this fifth and decider. And it is the St. Mary Springs Ledgers moving on to the sectionals next Thursday. And tears are flowing here on the court at Laconia High School. But what a battle that these two teams put on and the show they put on for the people that came to this gym tonight. Congratulations on a great season to the Laconia Spartans, but it ends here on their home court. Devastated. And we're going to go down to the court. We will get some interviews with some of the Springs players and Coach Fenner. And if I possibly can get an interview with Caitlin again Weiss for the Laconia Spartans. But again, what a match here tonight. 25-21, Laconia wins the first set. 25-21, Springs wins the second set. Extra points, 26-24. On a comeback victory for Laconia in the third set, 27-25. The Springs winning in the fourth set, and 15-11 in the fifth end decider. Nice job there by the Ledgers to move on to the sectionals. So Nate, let's get this set up.
Today's game is brought to you by Edward Jones and these area Edward Jones financial advisors. Robert Bruce, located at 976 East Johnson Street. Patrick Ellistad, located at 560 Fond du Lac Avenue. Matt Moses, located at 68 North Main Street. And Jeff Wills,
Okay, we're back on the court. They're getting pictures taken with the regional championship plaque right now for St. Mary Springs. And we're going to try to get a few of the players for the Springs Ledgers here and the coach here in our post game. Okay, yeah, okay. You can bring them. Okay, we're going to be right up here, ladies. And boy, congratulations. What a match here tonight. I was thoroughly entertained, and we got three of the players here for the Ledgers, and we're going to talk first of all with Greta Pleiss, the setter, and boy, just talk about this match. What a battle here tonight.
Yeah, it was. We had a struggle the last time we played them. Our one outside was out, which really hurt us, but this time we did a lot better. We really played as a team, and as you can see, it worked out in the end a lot.
What do you think the difference is between you lost 5 straight sets to them during the season? What was the difference here tonight?
Today we just really played as a team. We communicate. We've been practicing hard all week for this. This is just, we're just so happy. I don't have any words. It's just.
See the tears of joy right now.
All season.
Yeah. What a great victory here tonight. And what are you just words about your team here and what they did tonight?
We just worked so hard. We grooved together. The end of the season should be our peak, and this is where we are. We're at our peak, and so we can only go up from here.
Well, congratulations. You played a great match tonight.
Thank you so much.
Okay, that is Greta Pleiss joining us, and we're going to talk now with Braylon Lewis. And boy, you just kind of owned the net there for a while, right towards the end of that second set and for the rest of the match. I was impressed by your play up in the net. And, yeah, just talk about the battle you had up there and what you had to do tonight.
Yeah.
Well, we know that Laconia's hitters are pretty strong, and that's probably why they've won their entire season except for tonight. We just had to really talk and strategize about what we were going to do against the lefties, the middles, the outsides, and when we really put it together, it never went apart, and we started clicking, and they went straight down.
What a match! So both teams had some nice leads. You had to fight off some match points in that fourth set against them, and it looks like you guys are really just resolved here tonight to battle back from anything.
Yeah, we were. We really took into account that we do not want this to be our last game, especially versus Laconia. We've been rivals for a while, and we really wanted to get them tonight, and we did. So.
Well, I thought you had a great night up at the net there, and you really kind of dominated things for a while. Then you got that nice ace serve to end that one set too. So that's kind of the icing on the cake for you there.
Yeah, normally my serves aren't the best, but I really just try to keep it in for the team. So. They are good.
Well, excellent match you had tonight here and for your team, and we're going to move on with you call it Addie or yeah Addie, okay, Addie King, and I definitely know your mom, Erica Malter. I remember her back in her playing days, and I called some of the games when she was playing, so it's kind of fun to watch now her daughter down the road, and a big match for you here tonight, and yeah, just talk about the victory here against Laconia.
Yeah, it was awesome. We came in super focused. We knew this wasn't going to be our last game. And this is my first game fully back, full strength against Laconia, and I was really excited to compete.
Yeah, I know you weren't playing on the other ones too, and you just had a great match here tonight. And yeah, just talk about what you had to do against a team this is their first loss of the season.
Yeah, we were very excited. I mean, we came in, we had nothing to lose. We came out and we hit the ball. We didn't tip. We were just ready to play.
Well, congratulations. Very impressive performance from you tonight and your team. So congratulations and good luck.
Thank you so much.
Okay, that was Addie King. You can go celebrate with your, I got to see if I can find if you see your coach, send her over. So again, just an amazing match here tonight. There's a lot of disappointed Laconia fans, but very happy St. Mary Springs players and fans that made the trip over here tonight at Laconia High School. Let's take another break and see if I can get the coach over here. And we'll see if we can get a chance to talk to Kelsey Fenner right here on the court in just a few minutes.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor of today's game. Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
Wouldn't it be nice to get rewarded for everyday purchases? We agree. With Fond du Lac Credit Union's You Choose Rewards credit card, you'll earn 1 point for every dollar spent. And when you're ready, you can redeem your points for things like cashback, travel, merchandise, and more. Plus, for a limited time only, you can earn 1,500 bonus points on us just by using your card. So if you're ready for a card that rewards you, select Fond du Lac Credit Union's You Choose Rewards credit card. Apply online today or stop in. We are local app.
Okay, we're back on the court here, and I've got Kelsey Fenner, the head coach for the Ledgers for St. Mary Springs, and I saw the confidence when I talked to you before the match here tonight with that interview beforehand. Kind of saw it in your eyes and the belief in your team here tonight, and boy, what a match. This will be a memorable one for me and for everybody that was in this gym here today, but just talk about what your team did on the court here against an undefeated Laconia team.
They never gave up. That's the biggest thing. I told them when we were down, I said they're a very good comeback team because they support each other and they bring each other back up on the court. So that's what we did, is we supported each other and we got back in the game and we played the game that we know how to play. So
they had a couple of match points on you in that fourth set too, and you guys battled back and ended up winning that. And I thought your serving was very effective, and that really was tossing Laconia off. They had trouble receiving your serve here tonight.
Yeah, in the first game, honestly, I keep track of missed serves, and they missed 3 serves, and that was the big difference in the first game is we missed the first 3 serves right off the bat. It didn't, then that's what kind of defeated us, and I think the jitters got to them the first game, but once they got out of it, it was their game.
Well, a lot of tears on it for both sides, some for losing. Somebody's got to lose in a very good match tonight, and tears of joy for your team, but I was impressed by so many of your players out there. They look pretty rock solid, and good luck in the future here.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And we're hoping, where it's a home game, but we'll see how that turns out for Marshall and WIAA. So,
hey, Coach Fenner, a great performance by your team. Enjoy the victory there, fans.
Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Kelsey Fenner, again, the head coach for the Laconia Spartans, joining us. Nothing but tears of joy for the Springs fans and a very disappointed crowd here at Laconia, leaving here kind of stunned that their Laconia Spartans lost here tonight. But I want to thank our sponsors for supporting this presentation tonight, and I'll be looking for all of our football games and volleyball matches. We got Oakfield at 1 and 3 tonight, and they're moving on to the sectionals too. So a couple area teams still alive, and see how WLA did. I'm sure that one's been decided, so we'll find out about them and see if they're still alive yet too. And that would be the team that would play the St. Mary Springs Ledgers, between them and Marshall in their match tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. Very good high school volleyball match. I'm Steve Witterhack, Nate Young on the video streaming. This has been high school volleyball on RP Sports.
Radio Plus Sports. The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.